session, who would like to earn some inspiration for doing the recap? If I do it, I will give myself
Me.
inspiration.
I am hurting. I would like inspiration, please.
Alrighty, you can go ahead, Devin Babyfish.
Okay, cool. So we started with us picking back up at the Vistani camp. Malachi had just shown up, and um, I have written here, Thaddeus X Malachi forever. I think we flirted.
Coming on to me?
Yeah, that's what I did. Are you flirting with me? And that became a thing. We went back to the Vistani camp for the night. It was really sad over there. But we were at Thaddeus's cart. Aeolus, before we went to bed, went to Madame Ava. And she was too sad to tell any stories, but she did give Aeolus a scarf, which grants them resistance to cold damage. It's pretty awesome. I have first watch is Bones and Elvina, and it is awkward. I was in a mood when I was writing these notes. But it actually ends up pretty nice because Bones is like, will you let me try to prove that I would be a good father to your kid? And Elvina's like, okay. And then they wake up Jaren for the second watch, who notices that Aeolus is having a particularly vivid dream, where they have officially encountered Hades, and Hades was like, "This is Hades from Percy Jackson," is what I wrote. And Hades is just basically like, Barovia sucks because the souls of the dead don't go to me, so you need to kill Strahd, and don't take any gifts other than my own, or something like that. That's very important. Aeolus pretty much has no choice but to accept, but was going to accept anyways, and like officially made a pact with Hades. In the real world, Aeolus goes into a full spasm. And
yeah, I was about to say, I'm like, officially made a pact or being forced to take the pact is
it's ambiguous.
Sure.
They're like throwing up dirt and stuff, and they have like they have something burned on their chest. It's an infernal. I could not read it, so I actually didn't write down what it says. What did it say, Christian? Oh.
What's the song of the evening? Is it Awakened Skeletons?
Amber Temple, I think.
The song of the evening is going to be Awakened Skeletons. However, currently for recap, we are listening to Curse of Strahd, the Amber Temple, fantasy, TTRPG, background music, D&D, Curse of Strahd. That's the full title. It is in the chit chat.
Anyways, we get to the Amber Temple after like 7 days of traveling up a mountain, and while we're there, Thaddeus and Casimir are at their own cart because no one else wanted to be with them. And Casimir was like, "Listen, I could use your services," and was like, "Hey, I think there's something in here that can help me revive my sister. And I will give you 1,000 platinum if you help me find it, and or like help me defend it and use it when it is found." And Thaddeus is like, "Wow, that's a lot of gold, sure." And so with that was pretty much it. We went in, and there seemed to be some kind of detection at the start. We immediately started getting wrecked by a bunch of these like fire rays. Just as a heads up, Malachi has 17 health out of 69. Got pretty messed up.
69?
Yeah, I know.
Nice.
That's pretty cool. It's not very nice for Malachi at this moment, though.
69?
That's pretty much it. I think we went through one round of combat. Bones is rushing forward towards the statue. Malachi is a little bit further up. Everyone else is mostly hanging around the entrance. And we're getting shot at by like 4 different things in 4 different areas. Oh, and Thaddeus went into this side room and has found this group of people. We don't really know their deal yet. Helwa over there is pregnant, but that's all we really know at this point. And I think that's pretty much the state of the fight.
Is
And
there
that's pretty much where we
anything
are.
else that anyone would like to add to recap that has been missed? Devin, you have inspiration for the session.
Okay.
For the entire session? Hell yeah, just keep using that.
I have infinite advantage on
You
everything.
have one inspiration that you can use during this session for legal reasons.
Now, Infinite, you mismanaged of words. Gotta be particular. You have it for the whole session. Decided.
No!
Like a genie.
No!
This is a democracy. I'm just kidding. It's not.
It's actually not. It's like very much not a democracy. Haley is God.
Yeah. What,
Yes.
fucking name in Discord alone.
It's distinctly not
Bro.
a democracy. Speaking of a lack of democracy,
Damn, this fucking music is loud as shit.
Gentlemen, this is democracy manifest.
so you guys, if you did put on the Amber Temple, you can change it to the Skulls music. You can actually keep them both up in separate tabs if you would like. We will be alternating between those two soundtracks in and out of combat. So I would not recommend like exiting out of them just to save yourself, Alan, the person, some time. Just because I figure that that'll be easier for you to manage. Does anyone have any inquiries for me before I start with my little DM opening narration? Does anyone have any questions for the Hood gangsters?
I can absolutely, totally interchange between the two musics. I have like 12 tabs open.
Have we kind of confirmed at this point that the big statue is kind of what this whole thing is originating
No, we have
from?
confirmed. We have heard fox-like noises, and we just know that the power, from what we know, is coming from the statue area. That's kind of
Correct.
what we know.
You hear some fox like yipping from this statue. Everyone can turn on the low mid intensity combat awakened sentence tabletop to RPG D&D background music 1 hour loop.
Yay.
Baller.
Okay, fantastic. You return to inside the Amber Temple, wherever the nefarious plot of maybe one of you is taking place, while the rest of you are seeking answers behind Strahd's immortality. According to Casimir, Strahd has been killed countless times by countless heroes and has risen the next day. She is not like every other undead. Thaddeus, you just entered the southwest annex of the Amber Temple, where you see torches lighting the bare stone rooms. There are 6 bedrolls made of stitched animal furs that cover the floor, and cold air enters as you step in. It is distinctly warm in here. There is a fire lit, there is a hearth. And you see these people standing there, armed and ready. They are in a circle. They have shields and crude spears as they stand around this beautiful, but heavily pregnant Helwa, who has these gorgeous dreads that she has some metal pieces wrapped around. She has freckled, aged, tan skin, and she is she's maybe a human person in her mid to late 30s, while around her you see an array of human people dressed in sort of caveman attire. They're wearing tanned hides, they have crudely made weapons, but that is what you see in here. And for the rest of the party that is still in the main overlook and just heard Thaddeus close the door behind him, you see this giant statue with its hands held like this in the center of the room here. I'm gonna ping that for everyone. Oh, or somebody will already do that. Okay, awesome. This balcony here, the northwest balcony, is decrepit. It has fallen. There are these pillars in the room. There is clearly a downstairs over under this overlook balcony here, but none of you have made it there but Bones. And we are now at the top of the initiative where our blue flame skull will start as soon as me, your dungeon master, the person, grabs her notebook, which she needs for legal reasons. All right.
Blue
It
person, go.
Blue person, go. You're far away for that. So we are going to
Fireball.
Mayhap.
You say that, but they might.
That's when we get up on them and jump out a hole.
Is going to be a, excuse me, this is going to be a magic missile at Malachi, Bones, and then the snaky boy. The snaky boy, who are the closest.
How dare
As
you?
for reference, prior to me going, like, closing the door, I did say, everybody in here, as I...
Okay, cool.
Did distinctly say that, for sure, 100p. The first one is a 6 plus numbers, math.
12.
That's not gonna hit Malachi. Next up, that is a +5. Okay.
I hate to do the thing, but isn't magic missile always hit?
Magic missile's not a guaranteed hit.
Oh my!
Yeah, it is.
Is it?
Yeah.
Magic missile always hits. It can only be dispelled by the shield spell.
Oh my god.
Which Malachi has. Currently active.
Oh wait. Yeah, it's not the end. It's not the start of my next turn, so I think it is active.
Oh, perfect. So that does not hit, but that is going to hit Snaky Boy, and that is going to hit Casimir. I'm going to roll for the Snaky Boy, a d4.
Yeah, until the start of my next turn, so it is still active.
I don't have my dice, which is not helpful. For Snaky Boy, that is going to be 5 points of force damage. And then for my dude Casimir, which this will be managed by me, that is going to be math. 3 points of damage.
Casimir's on the fritz.
Okay, alrighty. And that is going to end my dude, my guy, my hero's turn. Blue Flame Skull, it is now going to be your turn, Malachi.
Cool. First thing I'm gonna do is, well, firing an Eldritch Blast towards the side did not seem very effective. So instead, I'm gonna try firing an Eldritch Blast at the statue.
Amazing. Go on ahead.
And I can do 2 of them. I'm obviously putting them both on the statue.
Absolutely.
The first one is a 16 to hit.
That is going to
Miss.
That is going to miss. I'm so sorry.
That's fair.
Roll better.
Wow, that's so sad. Well, it was a 17, and then last second it rolled to a 7, so it's a 14 to hit, which doesn't.
That 14 is not going to hit. I'm so sorry, but what does it look like as Malachi casts this spell? This is the first time we're seeing Malachi cast Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, I think you kind of see Malachi's Eldritch Blast is kind of this like crackling, dark, like deep purple, like midnight, almost black energy that sort of starts from the Order of the Feather tattoo coming up to his neck, and as he has like an outstretched palm, it kind of circles around his arm before releasing from his hand.
That's beautiful. You guys see this circling of energy exit Malachi's hand and miss hitting against the statue and then fizzling out its energy. Next up is my homie.
Whoa. I'm not done.
Whoa.
Well,
I'm not.
me.
He hasn't even moved
you-
yet.
You need to let me get the fuck out of here. Malachi's not staying here.
I need to go.
Malachi's been shot a lot. He's like, fuck this. And is gonna follow Thaddeus. Is gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
In the
30,
door 30.
and enter into this room.
Quick, shut the door.
Closing the door behind me.
That's not my voice.
That is not your voice at all. I don't know who that was.
Who the hell was that? That was Crux over there.
I'm out. Malachi slams the door and is like, like Thaddeus, you see, like singed all over as he's with like fire. I don't know what the heck he just got hit by, but it was some kind of firebolt thingy. And it's like, oh.
Seems pretty intense out there.
I did not sign up for this.
Is that the end of your turn?
That is now the end of my turn.
Alrighty, fantastic. So next up is Casimir. You see Casimir watch his eyes quickly dart after where Thaddeus has gone, but he looks over at Elvina and he says, I think that we should go quickly. And he is going to throw out a
Billy Bones.
He's gonna, at this distance, the only thing that he can do is firebolt. So he is going to throw this out quickly. I'm gonna roll for him to see if he hits our friend Nifron. He does not. That is a nat die. So he is going to begin heading towards this room. He will not make it there on this turn, but should make it there on the next one. I'm gonna deposit him here as he takes 30 feet of movement, but leaves the door open so that way you all can come behind him. Elvina, you must come quickly, please, he says as he's moving, motioning for you to come and follow him. And that is going to be Casimir's turn. It is the green flame skull's turn. Who can I fucking hit at these distances? God damn. We are... Shit. I think that he'll have to go for Bones with a magic missile. He's gonna hit Boy, and he's going to hit Casimir because they are the closest to him. So I am going to write up that damage real quick. First is Bones. You see it kind of looks like a thin flame quickly flashing, sort of like when you light gasoline on the ground, the way that it spreads very quickly and then fades away. He's going to hit first Bones for yikes. Holy shit. That's okay, it's just magic missile. And then another flame sprints over to Snaky Boy. He is hit for 4 points of force damage. And then finally to my homie Casimir, he is hit with 2 points. Yikes. Casimir's on death's door! That was me being facetious because it was just 2 points of damage. Okay, fantastic. Next up is Snaky Boy.
What is Snicky Boy doing? Living on a prayer.
Snaky Boy has, I think, 30 feet of movement.
He just climbs
himself
onto your
don't really,
shoulders.
he don't really know what to do. He also, like, I guess, follow Elvina's command, and Elvina doesn't really know what to do either. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. I think he will just go here and sort of follow Bones. Yep. Yep.
Bones is going to call at you from the ground. Oi, do we stay or do we go? Or are we leaving? Are we staying? What are we doing?
And Elvina is also going to look at Jaren and be like, where should we go here?
Oh,
I don't know that guy
fuck.
well enough to fucking just go into that room. I also don't trust the Casimir dude at all.
We need to keep an eye on him anyways. I don't trust him.
And I'm not gonna just let Bones sacrifice himself up down there, so...
Get his ass up. Get up here, you dumbass!
Boy, I would really like to not sacrifice myself up here. If we're leaving, then we're leaving. Cool. Bones says, suddenly looking back up the stairs. I thought that we had a plan.
Don't really think we had a plan at all.
Fantastic. If that is the end of Stinky Boy's turn, it is.
Planning
Elvina.
is useless with this group.
He's not wrong.
It's not even being mean. It's just like shit goes sideways the moment we walk in.
Every time.
Is that Stinky Boy's turn?
Yeah, sorry.
You're totally fine. Next up is Elvina, and then it is
Oh shit.
turn.
Let's see.
Get to safety.
I forgot to move when it was my turn on my round. Combat wise, last session.
Whoops.
If you would,
Yeah, I
like
would have
to
just gone back out the door.
actively move if you would like.
Oh, you want me to? I mean, I would have just been able to either go forward very slightly and then not maneuver around either Casimir or Elvina because of the difficult terrain. So that would have made it.
Whichever's your preference, but I will say that going forward, if you want to move on your turn, you're gonna have to do that on your turn. But you can move your character your full movement if you'd like.
All I can see are just slits in the wall, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Off in this wall, and I will ping them again just so that way we're able to see them. You do see slits. The creatures behind this wall have 3/4 cover. You imagine that there is likely some way to reach them. However, currently they are being blocked by the wall. There are similar slits on this side of the wall. However, nothing is coming from them.
Could I magic missile through the slit of the wall?
You can magic missile through the slit of the wall. If you have the distance, you can do it, and it's an auto hit.
Oh shit, I gotta use the little rulery guy. Here we go. Meh.
You should. It's 120
Yeah,
feet.
I was like,
They've
I
all
think I
been-
can hit
they've
any
all
of
been able
them.
to hit- They've all been able to hit all of you with magic missiles, so yes.
Alright, I'm gonna go for this little middle dot guy. I'm just gonna use all of them. I think it's 3, right? Or is it just 1 dart? I can't remember. It's been so long.
It
It's
is
1d4. Okay.
just simply 3.
Three plus, that's 2, so 5 plus 5 is 10. 10 points of damage to Mr. Middleman.
Hell yeah, that is the first bit of damage that has been done to the flame skulls sitting behind the wall. Fantastic job, Elvina. What does it look like as these missiles extend from you rapidly, one after the other?
They are just abrasive darts of glowing, like, vibrant green magic, that streak through the air
You
into
see
this little slit in the wall.
this arcane energy thrust out from Elvina, and behind the wall you hear as these missiles land their targeted hits. Kapow, kapow, kablamo. Alrighty. Is that the end of Elvina's turn? Would you like to move? Or use your
Move your moves.
I just don't know where to move my moves to. Towards you?
towards the.
Thaddeus
Yeah, I
did
was about to
say,
say, I was like,
everyone in
I
here.
thought, and then I thought you guys had talked, like you, Jaren, and Bones were all like, yeah, let's go into this fucking.
Did we decide to go into that room, or
Yeah,
did we
that
just
was
say
the
we should
whole-
get the fuck out of here? Oh
We're
yeah,
luck-
go towards
we're-
Casimir.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was like,
go
that's.
Casimir.
I was like, thought that was discussed.
We need to keep an eye on him.
She'll stop right there.
Perfect. Okay. Next up is does that end your turn?
I was about to say, I think that I had. What was it? Not that, I don't think. Yeah, that's it for right now.
Okay. Okay. Amazing. That is fantastic. It is now Nifron's turn. I gotta make this. Yep.
How big is the radius of what you're trying to do? Because that seemed like a big ass radius.
This is it currently is a line, my friend.
Okay.
Yeah, get wrecked.
Okay. Alvina, I would like you to roll a dice. Tell me if you get evens or odds.
D4 or any dice?
Any dice you want, evens or odds.
Roll a D1000.
I wish I had that.
You're gonna want.
Odds.
Okay. Okay, cool. Alrighty. I'm gonna have. Okay. You need to make a dexterity saving throw for me.
On roll or the D&D Beyond?
You can. You guys can roll your physical dice. I have decided that I can't control what happens. You can roll your physical dice if you'd like, or you can roll on D&D Beyond,
Well.
whichever is your preference. Shit.
Dexterity plus 2, that's a 14.
Okay. A 14 is going to be a failure.
Oof.
Ooh.
And a oof, 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 and a
My
oof.
physical dice hate me. I'll continue to roll on D&D.
Okay. Let me verify something really quickly. One moment. So sorry, my love.
No, you're good.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a 6.
Okay.
Definitely hits.
You take 38 points of lightning damage.
Oof, I'm down, boys.
Whoa,
So does
yikers.
And Casimir. Casimir is also down.
What the heck?
I'm making death saves.
Ooh.
Watch as from this statue, the creature within it casts chain lightning, and you watch crashing across the room as you see these huge lightning bolts. It's like they're moving in slow motion. You're watching them come towards you, and they strike your flesh. Your body is singed and burned as both you and Casimir fall to the ground. You are downed, and you are making death saves.
Is that a good depiction?
Yeah, that's a fantastic. That's
Beautiful,
actually
babe.
gorgeous. A gorgeous depiction, except it is like a green lightning as you hear what sounds like a fox yipping in this structure.
That's terrifying.
Here, get out! Get out! I don't want you in here. Literally, get out!
Damn.
As a fox yips from within the tower. Holy shit. Okay, cool.
Don't worry,
Cool.
Bones will get you.
That's the end of Nifron's turn. It is Aeolus's turn. Holy shit.
Aeolus is in the middle of getting out his physical die. It's alright.
her physical dice. Your dungeon master also needs to grab her physical dice because digital dice are evil.
Fucking amen.
A, B, C.
Let's go.
Well, damn. Alright.
Chain lightning goes nuts.
Lightning
It
do be
is-
going hard, man.
Chain lightning is a very strong spell.
Well, that sucks.
Ah, well, the thing talked to you. Maybe you could talk back and be like, we don't want to be here.
Well, we don't know why we're here. We just have to ask some questions.
I just work here.
Listen, I have
here.
I have talking things on my. Anyway, I'm going to move. I have to grab my thing. I'm going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Well, 30 is still close enough within 5 feet diagonally to Alvina. Not that it matters.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to. Where's it at? Where's it at?
Healing.
Shush.
Oosh.
Oosh.
How many do I have at that level? Still the same. And then, so, yes. You know what? Yep, that makes sense. Because I also forgot that I can do this. So we're gonna go second level though.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna cast Healing Word, and it's going to sound. It's gonna be me power strumming my lute again. I love how I always is now turned into a rocker on a lute. Anyway, strumming like a power note and singing like not like an operatic like healing like just heal. You know the way that like old school like 70s or 80s like metal bands used to like have that high note in one of their songs.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That.
Amazing.
And since I'm casting it at the second level, and she's down, technically at 0 hit points, I don't have to roll for it because Domain is awesome for Healing Word. For any healing spells when someone's there. So you get 12 points of health after being healed, Elvina.
Amazing. Amazing.
No longer
Tis
dead.
the max. Well, for now. Tis the max amount of healing whenever someone goes down, and I can heal them that way. And then, actions, bonus action. Bonus action. Bardic to Elvina.
Perfect. Elvina, I will remove the X off of you. Does detect magic go away when you die?
It is a
don't
concentration. It's a concentration.
Yeah, when you unconscious, you lose concentration. So I am going to get rid of your aura just
Valid.
because you have lost concentration on detect magic.
Also, would my overheal be gone from last game?
That that would have that still lasts. You still have that. It lasts for 8 hours. It doesn't matter if you go down. I don't think, right? Because especially if you get back up, it can be 8 hours.
Yeah, that's totally fine. Yeah.
So my overheal is still active too.
Yeah. So it just means you would have like if you to get the full health, like
Yep,
full health for 8 hours. Yep.
Alrighty.
And then that'll be the end of my turn. Aside from Cape Billow.
Yep.
Shing, 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 shing. The cape is billowing. Thank you. Literally, thank you. Literally, thank you. Alrighty, and it is now Bones' turn.
Bones.
Oh my god, my poor sweet baby Bones. Oh fucking Christ. He says from downstairs to himself. Bones with a speed no one has seen before. He is going to rush upstairs very, very quickly. He is going to use his action to dash. He is going to hop over Sneaky Boy because Sneaky Boy tiny. He is going to end up right here and he's going to say, oh my god, Avina, you're right. Oi.
Never better. She does
Holy
not
shit.
look very great, honestly.
Holy shit, you smell like bacon. Oh my god.
Now's not the time to talk about it.
Elvina, this is an alarming smell that's being emitted from your body. I'm very scared. Holy
I'm very
fucking
aware.
Christ.
It wasn't a very nice situation to be in. Can we stop?
Do you not have a shield? He says. And that is going to be Bones' turn. No bonus action for Bones. Next up is Jaren.
All right. My leg's freshly turned
My
into
leg!
My leg's now gone, turned into shadow. I'm going to fly forward. 5, 10, 15, 20. Look at Bones, look at Elvina. Elvina's down. Smells like bacon.
Oh, Elvina, by the way, that Bardic is a 1d8 to your rolls. Just as a heads
Okay.
up.
Like any rolls, saving or
Any.
what?
Any single fucking roll you want to make. Saving throw, death save, even your death saves, it counts for that too.
Oh, wait, is
Cool.
Casimir dead?
Yeah,
right
and
now?
I don't even care.
Or are
Casimir's
you saying he's down?
He's
Down.
down and he's
He's
making death saves.
Okay.
He's down,
Roasty
he's
toast.
making
Princess.
He's an essential NPC. Got it.
Metagame. Not even metagame.
Please.
Aeolus hope he dies.
I mean, to be fair, all that you guys know about him, aside from Thaddeus, please be careful not to meta with your characters. You do not know that he has sort of manipulated you here. As far as you know, he is trying to help you guys ascertain more knowledge about Strahd. Let's go, Jaren!
Yeah, fuck. What's the best idea here? God bless.
America.
Better talk to that little thing and say, hey,
Statue.
stop it.
Fox.
Literally get out of here! Turn back! Damn it! Get
But
out!
why though?
Get out! Get out!
Lovely.
So it can see us,
Yeah.
obviously.
It can see you. You don't see it, but you would have to assume that it is coming from the top of this statue. Or you can presume that you're talking to a god who sounds like a fox and is a god statue, the nameless god, or mayhaps not. Don't go in there. Don't go in there. You can't be in here. You cannot.
Okay. This shit of an ass. I'm
shit
going
of an ass.
This shit of an ass. This shit ass.
This shit of an ass. Damn it.
Okay,
You're a shit of an ass. You're an ass of shit.
Leave us alone. And I will begin to like hulk out.
Guy,
into
fuck
that-
you, guy. You came here. Fuck you.
Mhm.
I will.
You, buddy.
Fuck you, bitch. I will grab my my symbol and throw it. Not throw it, but like raise it to the air. And I'm gonna use my channel divinity to do the oh, where did it go? Yeah, my dark radiance channel divinity. And if it can see the holy symbol, then it is going to take. It has to make a Constitution saving throw.
He can see the holy symbol. So he is going to make a Constitution saving throw. 1 moment. I have to scroll up. Okay. That is 3 on the die.
Great, okay, that is going to be good. We're going to take some damage here.
He's too busy talking shit. Yeah, you know what? You can't. Fuck you.
We're going to roll there.
Your house. And I say, you get the hell out. How about that?
That's going to be 26 points of radiant damage. As I raise the symbol, say, "Leave us alone!" And then just a dark star appears in front of my symbol and just flashes.
Dang. Yeah, heck you, guy.
And to any of the enemies that were also in this area, also have to make that con save. If they're like
'cause
within.
they all can see it. Amazing. Then I will make that for each of our Scully boys. That is a 13.
That does not save.
a 18
That does save.
and a 15.
That does save. So
Okay.
on save, I went too far up.
I have a feeling they either take no damage or half damage.
It's half as much. So it's 26. So 13 on save.
Amazing.
Radiant doublage.
The light from the center, the green glowing light that you could see from the center there. Oh God, I gotta go switch layers. Dims. It disappears.
Babe, what is this scribble? Oh, okay.
The light again. The light from the center of the arrow slits in the wall. That green glowing light goes away. All right, Jaren, is there anything else that you would like to do on your turn?
That's my action. I have a bonus action, but
Bonus action.
bonus. No, that's gonna be it. Bonus action. I'm gonna just howl as an intimidation tactic.
Roll an intimidation roll.
Yeah, make an intimidation check for me. See how intimidating you are, and I will have. I'll set this to 2 minutes.
That's anything plus intimidation? No. Oh, I can use my strength as intimidation. So a modded 20.
Oh my God, he's like, well, how about you just leave then? You hear? You could just go. The door's right. There's the door. Amazing. Jaren, is that your turn?
That is my turn.
Super. Thaddeus, back in this room, you see a bunch of warriors in front of you, armed with spears and shields. The woman at the center, clearly in charge. What are you doing in this moment?
Well, as I see Kashmir just get absolutely roasted to a bit, I'm just gonna look at Malachi and say, well, I believe he is toast. Hold on, sorry, gotta get the voice. All right.
All right.
Well,
You gotta have one phrase.
This guy turned into some toast. So I'm gonna tell you what he paid me to be here for, just because I got no clue what the hell I'm looking for.
Oh, cool.
You were looking for something.
Yeah, he was talking about how to bring back his sister from the dead.
I do not know who you are, Helwa says, and I don't care why you are here. Get the hell out of this room. Now.
Hey, no, we mean you no harm. Looks like you got enough problems on your own. Can you just tell me what's in front of this door, and I'll point to this door?
There is nothing in front of that door. Take it. Adios.
I do have a quick question for like a metagaming outside of comp thing. Does Thaddeus know at all that, you know, Malachi has now entered the room when asking that question?
Yeah, I saw him enter the room.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm literally right next to the door.
That's who he was speaking to specifically.
Oh,
Yeah, I was
okay.
speaking
I
to
had walked away
Malachi
when I heard
asking
that
that
question, and
question.
I was like, "Wait, I thought that was like a secret."
Yeah, it's supposed to be a secret, but he's dead now, and Thaddeus is mine. He's dead now, so.
He's like,
Oh,
I
you know
want my
what?
cash.
Valid.
The guy's
I
dead.
completely
Thaddeus-
forgot.
Thaddeus
And he was
has
down.
never seen healing magic be
Who's
used.
that, buddy?
Literally get out of here now.
I would really love to do that, but I feel like leaving here would mean I die, and I don't want to die.
He makes a
deserve
valid
to live.
argument.
I didn't hear that. Can you say that again?
Do you deserve to live?
I mean, I think so. I don't know what you want.
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage. I think so.
Do you deserve to
No,
live?
I
inspiration,
think so.
Devin, don't forget inspiration. Make it a flat roll.
No, I mean, I think Malachi is perplexed at that question and it had a bad answer, so I will roll with
You
disadvantage.
deserve to live.
What do you want me to say to that?
Yeah. Oh.
Okay, that's an 11.
Ooh.
On an 11, she looks you up and down, and she says, "No wonder you think so."
Again, I don't know what the hell that's supposed to mean. You're speaking in riddles.
That would have been so good.
It means that if you do not think that you deserve to live, open that door, or the other. Neither matters. But if you stay in here, you will surely die. And she takes out a machete from her pocket, and she whizzes it around like Rambo. But Rambo is heavily pregnant. So Rambo
You guys
is the
can't
most,
do anything. This woman's pregnant.
Rambo's so fucking pregnant.
Beat her up.
What are you doing, Dad?
Listen now, we can all be scholarly here. We don't need violence. We're all in a tough position. I'm just gonna go through this door right here. So you guys have a good day.
Bye.
1, 2, 3. I'm gonna peer into the door first before
Yeah.
can I see any bad boys?
Yeah, absolutely. You can peer into the door. Inside of the door, one moment, please. One moment, please. One moment, please. You see the Upper West Hall. This hall is about 20 foot long, 20 feet wide. And it has an arched corridor. It's sheathed in amber, and the southern half of the hallway has been scorched by fire. There is a charred corpse directly in front of you, and floating in the hallway, you see amassed in green flame, these boys right here going, doing like a Joker-esque laugh as I sort of fail to do a bad impression. As they turn to you with these flame eyes, flicks of fire extending from their eyes, and it is smoking above their heads.
All right, you guys have a good day, and I close the door. Well, looks like I'm gonna be here for a minute. Can I get your guys' names? Can I help you at all? Looks like you guys need some help.
Is there a third one supposed to be up here?
Nah, he dead.
He's dead. He's dead.
Oh, nice.
The green light fading away was him dying, but obviously
Okay.
I didn't see that.
I
Got it.
killed the shit
I
out
thought
of him.
so.
Are
I
you
figured, but
Are you one of those ones that is challenged in head? Do you not hear what I say to you? Get out or die. Did your mother drop you or what?
This guy. Well, looks like I'm going into this door. Fuck it. We ball. But first, I'm just gonna cast invisibility.
Okay.
Invisible.
Hey, I do just want to say to you,
Yes.
you did see when you went in there, right, that they were giant flaming skulls.
Oh,
Giant flaming head skulls.
they're just skulls.
They from what you have seen, do not have eyeballs.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, then I unuse invisibility. You know what? I'm just going to pry the doors open, just full open, and say, "Well, if I die, we all die." And then I'm just gonna ready. I'm just gonna ready in action. It's just
Wow.
gonna ready in
Your
action.
mother did drop you on head.
No, not necessarily.
No, that's
I
so
think that's
smart.
a
That's
you know
so
what?
smart.
Valid.
Mother did
Fucking
drop
valid.
Ed.
This is valid response. Hey, we kill you. You stay in this room. You go through that door. Well, there's death on either side. Guess what? Now we're
I
all
do-
exposed to death because
Hey,
you couldn't be an unreasonable
Make an
bitch.
intimidation check, Thaddeus, with
And
advantage.
please, please. This was so good. That was
Well,
a great
I guess
idea,
We'll all
Alan.
die then, won't we?
Well, that's a 10. Let's roll again. Oh, that's much better. 22.
Yeah, let's go.
let's get it.
Nice.
On a 22, Elwa steps forward from the circle of people. The woman in front of her, Jagwe, reaches and grabs her arm. No, my lady. Do not tell me what I can and cannot do, Jagwe. And she shoves her on the ground.
Oh.
And she approaches you, and she shuts the door and puts her machete in front of the handles of the door, and she looks at you and she says, "I guess you're trapped in here with me then." And that's going to be the end of her turn.
That'll be the end of my turn. I'll fade it over to Flame Skull Red. Ready in action. If anybody comes at me, I'm prepared to just smack them with my rapier.
Okay, cool. Alrighty. Next
Just
up
smack
is-
them like blunt force, or like smack them like stab them?
Stab.
I'm
Slash.
curious. Okay.
Next up
curious.
is the Red Flame Skull. The Red Flame Skull is the closest. 35. 30. Sucks to be Bones. That is going to be a 17. Bones' AC is 16. This Flame Skull is going to deal, you watch as a fire ray spouts from the hole in the wall, the flames extending quick and fast in front of you all as they strike Bones square in the chest, and he goes as he breathes in flame. That is going to be 3d6. That is going to be 15 points of fire damage as Bones gets struck. Bones is a hardy motherfucker, okay? He is a barbarian. He looks singed, but not fucked up enough to currently be bloodied. And that is the end of Red Flame Skull's turn. It is now Blue Flame Skull's turn. You hear that familiar laughing from behind the wall. It sounds like have you guys ever watched like old Scooby-Doo? There's the skull guy who does the laughter. Do you guys know what the fuck I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
Thank you.
Yeah.
He sounds like an old school Scooby-Doo villain. Thank you so much. Thank you also, Jaren, for the acting here. Oh my god, the Blue Flame Skull's fucking dead. Actually, never mind. It's Malachi's turn. Fuck me, guys. So sorry. That's my bad. Hey, that's on me.
Wow.
You did just
Okay.
get information
Okay.
about this magical thing I'm looking
Bones
for.
not even get hit then?
No, Red Flame Skull is the closest person. That was that was Red, then Blue Flame Skull's turn. So yes, Bone still gets hurt.
Okay. Okay. So first thing I'm gonna do, because this freaking statue is still being, this statue is still active, obviously. Malachi's gonna go ahead and poke his head out here. We'll go 5, 10, 15.
Malachi, you do see Casimir dead on the ground.
Yeah, I've noticed that. Fucking Christ. I'm gonna try and launch 2 more Eldritch Blasts at the statue. Hopefully I have better luck this time.
I love the idea of just going in and out of this room, dealing consistent damage to this person.
I swear to God.
That is so
Eldritch
good.
Blast. Eldritch Blast. Eldritch Blast! Fucking Christ.
For context, he rolled a 13 and an 8.
I rolled
That's
a
so
nat
tough,
1.
buddy. I'm so
Four
sorry.
Eldritch Blasts, and I didn't roll above a 10 on any of them.
Are you? By the way, I want to know. Are you using D&D Beyond for this?
I am.
Yes.
You should stop.
I should maybe stop, because holy shit.
That's
Dude, D&D Beyond fucks me. I swear to God, it has it out for me, and it seems like it's not just me.
Okay. That said, I would like to grab Casimir and try and drag him back into this room with me, so he's at least out of the line of fire.
Yeah, you certainly can. You hear before you exit this room. Yeah, you can't hit for shit. You couldn't hit my grandmother with that fucking Eldritch Blast. More like Eldritch can't last, you dumb fucking bitch.
Why is it fucking roast Malachi Day? What is going on? Do I need to roll a check to drag Casimir, or can I just do that?
Casimir is a willowy ass elf. No.
Dude weighs
certainly not.
0.1 pound.
You can literally just drag his skinny, lanky
Okay.
elvish ass.
Cool. Can I can't move Casimir. Can you move him to be just to my left?
Yes, I can. I'm God.
And
Love
then
the
I will
response.
turn, and then going back in, I turn to Helwa and I go, listen, you don't have to like us, but if you're talking so much about us being dropped on our head when you're the one attacking the only people here who don't immediately want to kill you. So we don't have to get along, but can we at least just be able to sit in this room and not attack each other? Please?
Make a persuasion check with advantage.
Thank you. I'm still using D&D Beyond. No longer using D&D Beyond. 1 second.
Baby.
Why? Why attempt it? Just no. It's bad.
I attempted it one more time. Rolled a 3.
Oh no.
So to be clear, the rolls I've done, I believe, were 6, 4, 7, 1, 3. Insane.
Yeah, dude, D&D Beyond's dice are fucked.
I never punished. That was a natural 20.
Let's go.
My point is,
And
Dice
I will
never lie.
never use. I'm sorry, baby. I will never use that dice again. I'm physical dice forever.
You look at her, and the DC on this was very high. The DC on this was a 25. As she looks away from Thaddeus threatening her and turns to you and your dead comrade on the ground that you have just dragged in. And she looks down at him and she says, Crux, this one is dead. Help them. You see, second to only Bones, the biggest motherfucker you've ever seen in your life. He's, again, also very, very stout man, but is very broad. This guy's built like fucking JJ Watt, but he's got, like, again, little love handles on the side. This man has never stopped bulking. As he comes over and he approaches you, you must move. I'll help your friend.
I'm trusting you guys. I'll go ahead and move out of the way.
Yeah. And you see Crux leans over. He takes out a healer's kit and he is going to make a roll. Perfect. Okay. He stabilizes Casimir. Casimir is not conscious, but he has been stabilized. He is no longer dead on the ground.
Perfect.
Let's go. Can you put a little sleepy symbol on him?
Yeah, he is snoozing. We certainly can. One moment, please. All right. We have helped you. There we go. He's sleeping. Or he's a straight thug gangster.
I appreciate that. Sorry. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I'm just saying that Malachite's like peeking out the door right now and is like, go. It is safer in here.
If your friends stay out there any longer, they will die.
Yeah, I figured. Get in here.
Rip
Okay.
Snake Boy.
Malice at the end of your turn.
That is the end of my turn.
Perfect. Casimir is conscious, so he's no longer making death saves, but he's certainly not awake. It is now Green Flame Skull's turn. Everybody can get hit. It's gonna do a magic missile again because it's the only thing it has. This is for legal reasons its last magic missile. Aeolus, that is going to be 3 points of damage. Elvina, that is going to be 2 points of damage, and Jaren, that is going to be 5 points of damage.
What kind of damage is it? Is it fire damage, I'm assuming?
And strikes each of you. It is actually force, but it for flavor it looks like little fire spritz. Okay. And that is going to be the end of Green Flame Skull's turn. It is Snaky Boy's turn.
Run,
As
Snaky
Cat
Boy, run.
blows a massive cloud.
You're muted, babe, first off.
and she's also dead.
He's just gonna
Do this in front of your camera, babe.
20. Oh no. Hello?
Oh, your camera broke. No, a little too close. Nope.
Camera broken.
I think you just gotta...
I mean, turning on and off
Bye.
the camera probably would have worked.
She just left.
I was like, hey buddy, I think turning on and off the camera feature in Discord would have also worked. You're also muted again.
No, it happens whenever you turn on and off the camera.
Oh.
Yeah, she
Hold
can't.
on.
Oh, can you hear us?
I can hear you. My
Yeah, we
camera's
can hear
just
you.
taking forever. Okay, whatever. Where was he? Like here? 10, 15, 20, 25. Sneaky boy will just come here. And I think that'll be his turn.
Can he bonus action dash? Or use his action to
Don't-
dash? You're
Can't
muted,
action
buddy.
dash.
He can use his action to dash.
Mhm.
If he's not attacking anything, I would definitely have Sneaky Boy
Sure.
dash.
20, 20, 25. Into the room.
Just hopped directly onto Malachi.
Honestly, that's
Wait,
what
what's
he
it?
saw. I'll stop next to him.
Well, I was gonna say
Oh.
he can slither through his little
Get on-
legs.
Just get on my. Just have it go on my shoulder. It's chill.
He a big boy. You
Is
guys
your
act like
vermin?
he.
Don't call him.
Call him vermin.
Holy shit.
Anyway, like,
That's a
Elvina, you
snake.
should probably, also get.
What?
It is
I believe-
now the end of
Elvina,
Snake
it is-
Boy. It's
It
your
is Sneaky
turn.
Boy's turn, it is Elvina's turn, and then it is Nefron's turn. Would 15 out of 10 recommend getting the fuck in that room?
25. There we go.
Is that only
Alright.
30?
Yep.
God damn, this room's gonna be tight as fuck. Anyway. Is that anybody?
Elvina, is there anything that you would like to do with your action?
Retrieve, sneak.
You guys can't see this, but currently on Devin's keys is the kitten, and she's just opening 1,000 Google Help tabs.
Love
She's
that.
Funyun.
whole head. Funyun, baby, what's in this cup? Funyun is drinking it.
Oh no.
Okay, cool. So
Just
she's
water. Okay.
Water.
Look, I'll show you. Hold on. You see her? Do you see her over there? She's drinking out of his cup.
Oh my god, what a gremlin.
She's drinking out of his cup. She's so big. I'll show you her. Hold on.
So many help tabs.
At least 2.
You little stinky.
Oh my gosh. She did get big.
Big stink.
This big girl.
She said, dang, that
that
was
was
some
my
mighty fine
action.
water.
Horrible.
That'll be
Hello, little Funyun. Looks like she's ready to
I'll stay
nap.
here.
Jeez,
You know what?
Amazing. Okay. Fantastic. Alrighty.
Damn, she can jump from there and not die?
It is Nefron's turn. Yeah, she's like a grown-ass lady.
Jesus.
Nefron is going to cast something.
You're going to blow me up.
Nefron. is-
Is he scared though? That was an intimidation roll, right?
It's true. It's true.
He is. He is.
But of
Which
Garrett.
means he might target me instead.
I
This
don't
is
know.
also true.
he's
Yeah.
super duper intimidated. He's super duper intimidated. Hold on, I gotta pull this up, and it's taking a second to load.
Oh, quick question as well.
Yeah, of
Did
course.
I know Jaren wouldn't have seen it, but did the group inside that room have a reaction to a werewolf howl coming through the building?
They did. They. You would not have seen them do that.
I just meant for them, meant for like Malachi and Thaddeus, if they would have had a reaction or not.
So
Oh,
They are-
no.
they were mostly focused on Malachi and Thaddeus, who had entered the room. Yep. And then, hold on one moment, please. For legal reasons, I am making big circle.
Also,
Uh-oh.
Alan, as a heads up, I don't know how long you can have it on repeat, but the audio for the combat music might be reaching its
Cool.
And so you might want to
I
restart it.
need Aeolus, Bones, and Jaren all to make a dexterity saving throw. I will tell you up front, the DC is 16.
Oh, God.
Okay. Before you do that, Malachi speaking through the door, as I mentioned, trying to wave people in, sees the statue charging up something crazy. I'm gonna cast Counterspell.
Amazing. What does it say for counterspell again?
Counterspell says you attempt to interrupt the creature in the process of casting a spell. If the creature is casting a spell of 3rd level or lower, it fails and has no effect. If it is casting a spell of 4th level or higher, make an ability check using your spellcasting ability. The DC is 10 plus the spell's level. On a success, the spell fails.
Okay. Go ahead. I need you to make a roll for me.
Oh no.
Do you have to see them?
Wait, do you have to see them?
Seeing
Yes.
what?
But I'm peeking out the door. I said.
So he is currently hidden inside the statue.
Oh, if that's, I thought I just had to see the statue.
The casting time is 1 reaction, which you take when you see a creature within 60 feet of you casting a spell.
Oh, and he is
shit,
much
am I
further
60
away than
feet?
60 feet
He's
too.
much further away than 60 feet.
Damn.
Trust me, when I
well,
first thought one of my
Great
thoughts,
idea.
tried.
Great thought. Thank you.
Good idea,
Thank
good
you.
idea.
I tried.
dude. What? To be fair, one of my thoughts was if I got like a few feet closer to him, I was gonna cast fucking darkness on the magical darkness on the statue.
Not a
So
bad idea.
What'd you guys roll?
Right?
to make a dexterity saving throw, the DC 17. Did anyone
wait.
less than?
Wait, it was 16 before. I thought it
You
was.
said
Did I
16.
say
You said
16?
16.
Oh well,
It's
that's my
now
fault.
17.
His spell save DC is 17, so that is my fault.
Ah,
He is
fuck.
That's my fault. He's a 16th level spellcaster. His spell save DC is 17. That's my bad. My bad.
Spellcasters are rough.
My bad. I'm so sorry.
I don't have anything for this. Okay.
You said it just a dex save?
It is a dexterity saving throw. Yes.
Okay, I got exactly a 17, and if it meets, it beats.
You're shitting me.
Oh, he rolled a 17
Oh,
minus
are you sure?
1.
17 minus 1.
And I don't have a
Oh.
Wait, you have a bardic!
You do have a bardic. You do have a bardic. You do have a bardic.
1d8.
You can
That means
take-
I automatically succeed.
Fantastic. Okay.
Okay, get rid of that.
So
I was like, I thought about it, but I was like, no, I don't think he said it or not. And I was like, I just won't say anything. I'll take whatever happens.
my sweet boy Bones did not succeed. He is not particularly. He's very buff. Bones, you guys watch as fire flings out from the top of this statue and spreads very quickly as a fireball is cast. This is a leveled fireball because I have run out of the level 3 spell slots. As you guys all do me a favor. Oh no, you already did roll. Jesus Christ. That is 28 points of damage, 14 for those of you who succeeded. Bones is bloodied.
7. Got
Oh,
it.
wow.
If I would
Poor
have failed,
Bones.
I would have been out. If I would have failed, I would have been out.
Poor Bones. I would have died.
Gotta love that fire resistance, baby. Have the half damage.
Half the half damage, slay. Bones is my sweet boy Bones is bloodied. I am going to that ends Nefron's turn as he shouts out to you guys. Yeah, that's right, you little fuckers. Yeah, that's right, you little bunch of bitches. Bunch of cowards. Bunch of fucking cowards. Yeah, you're running out, ain't you, bitches? Yeah. As
What a
the
vibe.
tiniest little fox voice you hear comes from this little tower. Yeah, that's right. Run, bitches. Pussies. Bunch of pussies. And that's Nefron's turn.
Honestly, all I can imagine is, why don't you give your balls a tug, you shirt tucker?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's who the voice.
Why don't you give your balls a tug, you tit
Exactly.
fucker?
Why don't you give your balls a tug, you tit fucker? That's who he's based off of. I'm glad that you clocked that out. That's awesome.
That's what I was getting. It like it was giving Shorzy, but I wasn't entirely sure myself.
Yeah, you little two-tone bitches. That's right. Run away, fuckers.
Oh my god, I love it.
Your mom came up here last night.
Aeolus, it's your turn. I thought you guys would get it. And I was like, yeah, that's right. More like Eldridge can't last. I thought you guys would fucking.
I got
Oh,
it then.
God.
Yeah, Matthew messaged me. He's like, I fucking love this fox.
Amazing. Amazing.
Also, just assuming it's a fox by you calling out that it's some sounding fox thing. I assume it has to do with a fox. So, anyway,
bitch.
anywho, what is Aeolus gonna do?
He's gonna run in the room. Good day,
Get
gents.
the fuck out of here.
That's only 1 hour, and I don't have alcohol on me. Big up. So false life. I have to consume alcohol, or use alcohol, and I don't have that on me. Well, I'm not the alcoholic of the group.
Fair enough.
I am going to go ahead, and I'm going to go. Before I do any of that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cast. I'm just going to do. I'm going to attempt to cast and hit a Sacred Flame and aim towards the slit.
Yeah.
And I am going to.
Right in the slit. I'm so sorry. I hate
it's gonna make a Dex saving throw.
Awesome. It is going to make a Dex saving throw. Fantastic.
DC is 12.
That's not gonna do it. That's an 11.
Okay. So it is going to be. That is going to be 9 points of radiant damage.
Amazing. 9 points of radiant damage. Holy shit, that is great. Okay, fantastic.
Oh, and then rest of my movement, room.
Amazing. Okay.
I had to switch. 5, 10, 15. For purposes, I'm just going to put myself in this back corner. It's getting very cramped in this room.
You can. This room's going to get really, really, really tight. Aeolus, is that your turn? As you come in, Aeolus, you see this group of people here. You see this very heavily pregnant woman standing next to Thaddeus. You see this fire roaring. Of the cold in this room do not affect you guys in here.
What I was going to say is, also, as I enter the room, I'm not even like rushing. I'm walking very majestically and cape billows as I walk.
Of course, that cape never fucking stops billowing.
I just have to say it at the end of my turn, just because. Because I feel like I was neglecting it for far too long, and now I will never forget.
Never
Fantastic.
forgetty.
9/11, never forget Cape Billow. You know what I mean? I'm literally so sorry. I did not take my meds today. I'm fucking on one. Okay. Aeolus, that's the end of your turn. It's Bone's turn.
Run.
You guys hear from inside the statue. Does getting hit in front of your sweetie make you feel super strong? How do you feel about that, you little bitch? Taking L's in front of your honey? Come on, come at me. And he goes, who the fuck is this guy?
Am I muted or am I not
Muted. There we go. Yeah?
Yeah.
Alvina will also look at Bones when this happens. And like, if you get destroyed by this guy, I swear, I'll
You
never
gonna
let
look
you
down
live
in front
down.
of your sweetie, you little bitch? Come up here. Come up to this statue. Say it to my face, you little bitch.
Also,
Oi,
what the fuck is this guy on? She
What?
looks around the room at these
Damn.
people.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. He's going to take the dash action and enter the room. Jiren, you are all that remains outside the room.
I leave. No, I'm joking.
I entered the
leave
fucking
the whole
building. Bonus action, Misty.
You know what? Actually, I never went inside. I was never here.
It's been an illusion
Wow,
this whole time.
really? Holy,
yeah.
holy, holy
Throwing
Daniel.
ayahuasca, guys.
I actually never went in that room.
Yeah.
This room. I never
5,
went
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. As I burst through the door, and I think I said I'm in my werewolf form at this point. That's gonna be my turn. I look around and try to get like a view of what is going on in here and get just like a take on.
Yeah, keep running with your tail between your legs too, bitch. That's right, werewolf, bitch. No dog having ass, bitch. I'm so sorry.
I just fart as I leave the room.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Muted.
That face.
I don't know why you muted yourself there.
You started to talk and then muted yourself.
Muted
You
yourself.
just got
Hey
yourself.
Devin. Hey Devin. Hey Devin. Don't question me. Thank you.
You're
I
right.
need you
I'm
guys-
sorry.
I need you guys to change your music from low intensity combat music instead back to Amber Temple Fantasy TT
Also, I'm
RPG.
sorry. I'm sorry. Was that the low intensity combat? Cause
Low to mid.
Low to
Oh,
mid grade.
it could have been low to mid. You're right.
This ain't Castle Ravenloft.
No.
No, everything will be low to mid, always and forever. Castle Ravenloft, heavy metal.
X Games mode.
Yeah, the whole time we're in Castle Ravenloft, it's just gonna be Slipknot. It's gonna be Cluster on repeat. We're gonna listen to.
What do you mean? It's gonna be slaughter to prevail.
Yeah.
If you fucking can't understand a word they're saying.
You guys make it into this room where you see a bunch of these people, and as Bones enters, all these people are pretty ripped. Helwa you see is quite like a tall, like massive woman. Like she's just the same height as Jaren. She's like a very, very big lady, big, huge lady. Her hands are the size, like she's got like. You ever see like a basketball player's hands and you're like, ew, gross, that's really weird. That thing looks like a homunculus. Yeah, that's kind of what she's giving in this moment. What are you doing inside this? Why did you come here? As she looks and addresses Bones. She looks and addresses Bones. Why did you bring your people here? Bones is leaning up against the wall. What? My people? Who? These people? No. No. That one for sure. That one is my people. The snake also too, I guess, by proxy. Not the rest of them. I barely even like this. This one the least. And he points in like a vague direction. Yeah. As she turns, you guys are in here. It smells distinctly of sweat in this room. It is clear that these people have been staying there for quite some time. Again, there's animal furs all over the floor. There is cold entering through this fixture opening here in the south wall. It looks like there's some kind of damage to the structure, but you see all these people in there. As a cross.
Oh, we could have entered straight into that room instead of going in through the front and taking 1 billion damage.
As Crux goes over and grabs Helwa, who you see kind of leans against him and says, "Who? If he is not your leader, then who is your leader?"
Why would you think he's the leader?
Well, he is the strongest among you, yes? Well, that's for sure.
Just doesn't mean he's the leader.
What do you mean he does not mean he's the leader? You do not have strength contests to determine leader?
No, we do not. Can Elvina also have the snake turn back into the staff at this point?
Yes, you may. You are
Great.
effectively out of combat. I am going to get rid of the turn order for right now.
Snacky boy will just be over here outside. Because who knows, we might need him again, you know?
I'm also gonna revert back to my human form.
Yeah, Casimir.
Elvina
using
will
for-
also wander over towards Bones.
You do not have kill contests to determine who leader is?
Where are we?
How will you decide who make choice?
I thought I made this clear. We're in hell, Elvina. It's hell.
God, it really be feeling like it sometimes. Anyhow, why you guys hold up in this little room?
We needed a place to stay.
So you picked here where that thing is just looming outside?
We've been here before. We know how to get past the Nifron.
Or you've been here before? Before as in before he was here, or before as in...
Not before Nifron here. Nifron here long time. We've been here long enough make tunnel. See, we go through tunnel, avoid Nifron.
Smart.
Yes, we are.
So
quite-
that's it. I assume the statue thing you're talking about is Nifron. Also, what the fuck kind of name is Nifron? That's a shit name.
The statue is not the Nifron. The little tiny fox inside is called the Nifron. Who will be killed to determine who is your leader? Would you like to fight to death now? Make a decision.
we don't necessarily believe in who a leader. We come to decisions as a group. That way, no one feels, left out.
So everyone make decision together.
Yeah.
To be fair, I kind
They
of
all
just
laugh.
tag along.
No, that guy is new. So is that one, honestly.
Yeah. So
We
he
had
doesn't
couple
really
other
have
ones,
a
but
vote.
they're gone.
Okay, I guess if everyone is
I
leader,
mean, if you wanted to kind of appoint a leader, I'd have to say it's that man right there, and I point to Jaren.
I am the strongest.
he looks.
And you hear Aeolus will have turned around, starting to laugh.
She looks between. She looks briefly between you and Bones, but settles her gaze back on you. This is believable. He is young, could be dumb. We come here to seek sanctuary
Alvina chuckles.
from the winter. Bones is like, oi, first I was a leader and now I'm dumb. Do not- if you are not leader, do not speak.
Damn. Got him.
So leader, what are you doing here? Why you challenge Nifron? He
We
is
don't want to. We don't want to challenge Nifron. We're here for answers.
well, clearly you have come through front door. You know Nifron hates that. He does not like when people come through front door.
We are not from here. So no, we didn't know that.
Mm. She leans in and she sniffs you. You smell like you're from here. I can smell the sorrow on all of you. Smell like shit. She spit on the ground.
Well, I'm from here.
Yeah, you smell of shit. I knew it.
Yeah.
We
You come
just
here looking for what kind of answers?
how to kill Strahd.
Bum bum.
She laughs.
Yeah, that's
Yeah?
that's about the answer everyone gives.
I'd like to just cut straight through the bullshit. To be honest with you, we've had too much roundabouts. We're here for a reason.
I do not like shit of bulls either. Disgusting. Bulls, nasty, gross animals, hard to tame.
Well, you see that
Look.
unconscious man there on the ground. He said that we
Yes.
could find the answers to stop Strahd. He says that she keeps coming back to life. She is immortal.
This true. She vampire. She'll live forever, or she is undead.
Yeah.
No,
she
she's
said that
different.
She came in.
That's
She
the
came
thing.
in here and made a pact with something, and
Vampires are possible to kill. She's not.
which means that even if she does get killed, she comes back. So we're trying to figure out what that is and if there's a way to break it, I guess.
Man, god damn it, where the fuck are these horror cruxes? This bitch keeps using survivors.
I'm just gonna look
Where
at
is
the,
Harry
I don't. That's Christian. making a
Thaddeus is
joke,
gonna
by
look
the
at
way.
the
That's not
general
Aeolus.
group and say, now, I don't usually share my business, but I was paid handsomely to acquire some kind of magic that'll bring back Kashmir's sister from the dead from here.
I'm assuming it was
I
by
don't-
him himself.
I don't like to share my business, but let me tell my business in front of a room of 20 people.
Well, the guy's out cold, so what
I
does
mean,
it matter?
yeah,
He's
unconscious.
he's not listening, so I'm not breaking any rules.
Is that something the same thing that Strahd made a deal with, or was he not clear on that?
He wasn't particularly clear. You know, I just work on money, so
Oh, by the way, since I'm in this corner next to Thaddeus, my hand will now be on your shoulder, and you turn to face me. My eyes are just like purple fire. I will, and literally you'll hear verbatim in the most serious tone ever. I will stop you from doing that.
Hey, I'm not trying to revive anybody from the dead. I'm just here to get said item.
Messing with the natural order of things. No. Never.
I mean, that's your prerogative. I have a job.
Ardok, look them. See if they are. Go.
You see this girl come up, and she's got these sort of markings. They're red like skin going down her face. Her eyes are this pale white blue color. As she approaches you, she holds her hand up in the air and she touches Bones on the face, and then you, Elvina, also on the face, and then Casimir as he lays down on the ground. Jaren, you also. Does anyone stop her from doing this? Is there anything that you would like to do while she's doing it?
Nah.
Does anyone have?
I currently do have Detect Magic up right now, yeah.
Can I insight her when she's going through Bones and Elvina? Can I try to figure out what she's doing?
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead. You do see her shaking some kind of rattling stick in her hand that has a circle of bones attached to it. And you, who does have Detect Magic up, sense that she is casting some kind of divination as she's moving around, shaking this rattlestick with bones attached to it.
22.
On a 22, you hear her mumble, as she runs her hands from your faces. You don't understand the language she's speaking. You've never heard it spoken before, but you do know what a prayer sounds like. Something mumbled under your breath. She's mumbling a prayer as she moves and touches your face.
Malachi's been around for a minute. Would I have any idea what this is all about?
Absolutely you would. Malachi, you would have heard distinctly from Tinkara that the mountain folk, not the werewolves, but the mountain folk distinctly are very superstitious people. The denizens of the mountain are berserkers. They are pillagers. The locals in Krezek are very afraid of them. Sometimes they'll come down and steal stuff from them, barrels of wine and food and such, and that they do hunt the wolves in the woods. They'll eat anything that they can catch and kill it. So they know distinctly that they are not werewolves, the mountain folk.
Right.
That would be what you would know from Tinkara, is it's best to avoid them, generally harmless, but in a group, they can be very dangerous. They fight to the death.
Aeolus would not let a random stranger touch their face. Obviously, Aeolus would not be, literally don't even know this person. They would be like, listen, I don't know what you're doing, but I don't feel comfortable with a person touching my face that I don't even know the name of, nor do I know anything about.
She is shaking this stick, and her eyes are sort of rolling back into her head as she stands in front of you. She takes a deep breath, and she looks at you. She's turning to the other member, speaking in a language that you don't know, but you do register a word. She's speaking very quickly. And you hear her turn towards you, Jaren, sort of briefly, and say something that sounds like Luna. And she approaches them back, and she approaches Hela. Hela, and Hela turns to you. You are no threat to us. You may stay in the room.
Thank you.
We appreciate the hostility.
Hospitality.
That's what I meant.
I think he knew what he meant. I
we
think
appreciate
we
you guys trying to kill us. Yes.
You see that they all are kind of tending to Helwa as she goes and she lays back on these furs. Her body is covered in sweat. She lays back and her knees are up in the air. As she is laying on the furs. And as you say it is time, Jiren, no insight check necessary. These are mountain folk who have come seeking some kind of warmth. They themselves look very warm. There is a reason that they're seeking shelter. And Helwa is clutching her stomach, but she looks at you as she's kind of sitting up. Her hands are shaking a little bit.
I'm going to stand up, remove my gloves, and I'm going to walk forward and say, if you need security, I have an extra measure. Just give me a couple minutes. Make it an easier process.
Her nostrils sort of flare. We are secure here as long as the doors are closed. The heads do not have hands, and Nifron is afraid of the mountain folk. He will not come in here.
If you say so.
She leans back on the furs and she begins to breathe deep breaths as you see Urdok begin to shake this rattling stick above her belly. As all of these people sort of stand around her. This woman is going to be giving birth very soon. As she leans back, they are very cautious. You see that Crux, the person who applied medicine to Casimir, this man with a dark beard that has blood actively in it, and this sort of Pope's cut on his head, he sort of stands there, and he still has a stick, a large bludgeoning stick, out by his side. He's cautious, but you guys are in this room with them, and you can do whatever you would like in this space.
So I'm gonna pop the fucking potion that we got from fucking forever ago and drink it. I rolled for it.
I mean, are we staying in here long enough to take a short rest at this point? Because, like...
Oh, I was gonna drink this potion no matter what. And this was gonna happen because I didn't want to use too many hit die. Just in case how long we're gonna be in here.
Everyone, come here. We need to have a conversation.
Alvina, this woman's gonna give birth if we're here for too long.
Yeah, that's apparent. Okay. Yes. What are we doing with him? He's obviously here to do something that's misleading to us in a way.
Considering he doesn't want to tell anyone, especially me.
And he paid how much? And I look over to you, Thaddeus.
It was a handsome amount.
All right.
Did
he already give it to you?
He did. And for your guys' privacy on this private matter, I could spread the wealth.
There's no amount of money in the world that would let you do this.
Well, here's the
Bringing
thing.
someone back is not going to happen.
Hey,
Here's the
I
thing.
ain't bringing anybody back. You can do whatever you want. I'm just here and trying to find it.
I don't think that we should let him have this, whatever it is that we're trying to find to help him do this thing. But I do think it has some sort of tie.
Well, I mean, he is unconscious as we speak. If you just want to get rid of him.
I've really been thinking about it, Thaddeus. Please shut up. We are discussing things.
No, all right. You folks, I'll just stay in the background.
You're very new to the group, all right?
Don't worry, she's
also quite
prickly.
new, but I must say I don't trust him as much as all of you. But considering what happened to us as soon as we opened the door, I mean, I'm really hurt. A lot of you are really hurt. I feel like if we are going to find what we want here, having more numbers is generally going to be better, and it might just have to be, a short term. At this moment in time, our goals are the same, which is to explore the temple, right? And
I think having him around for right now is a good thing, but as soon as we get whatever we're trying to look for, we should get rid of him.
I'm not against that.
Do you think we should kill him?
No, well,
I mean,
he is
Oh, no.
unconscious right now. It would be easiest right now.
I mean, I'm absolutely down. I think we should kill him right now.
Alvina's gonna lean over and look at the Helwa and like her little gang and be like, "Oi, if we kill this guy, would you kill us?"
I do not know that man. He was dead when he came in here. It is weird that you have brought him in here. If his intention was to... As she begins to grunt, you hear the person next to her in common. Her name is TD. She's a slightly smaller woman. She leans in and she says, "It is not much longer, Helwa. Not much longer, Helwa. He will be here soon. Okay. All right. As she begins to grunt very loudly. These are not feminine. These are not like, "Oh no, I'm giving birth." This is like a soldier is giving.
Like she's just trying to get this thing out of her.
Yeah, correct. She is in the corner. Not much longer. Fuck, to give birth is a punishment. As she continues to you get the impression, Elvina, roll an insight check.
A 13.
As long as it's not affecting them, they don't give a fuck what you do.
All right.
All I'm saying is, for the moment, Casimir will help us. Now,
I'm not
whenever
saying we
he
should
wants-
immediately kill him. I agree.
But
I don't think we should immediately.
his intentions are to bring someone back, and you're clearly against that.
I'm against it, and I will stop him, and I will kill him if it comes to that. But if I can avoid killing him, in general,
Everyone make a perception check.
because that might not be his time. But also, we told you to shut the fuck up.
Well, if we bring him along, are you gonna help him out if we do end up trying to kill him anyhow?
I made a 22.
What
Not
am I doing?
nat.
A perception?
Correct.
A natural one.
I did a nat
Hey,
20
it's
plus
great,
4, so I got a 24.
Nat 20 plus 4. I got a 22. Not natural 20.
Perception, I got a 16. I'm rolling aggressively average right now.
A natural 20 is very good, Elvina. Asimir has stirred on the ground.
He stirred?
Like you see his finger twitch on the ground, Elvina. You hear Helwa exasperate.
Elvina is gonna just crazily do a thing, and pull out her longsword and just fucking kill Casimir.
Oh my
Whoa.
god!
I don't trust
Wow.
this man's, man.
All right.
He okay, go ahead.
Yo!
Roll-
Yo!
roll to-
Anybody could stop her.
That's
Thaddeus doesn't
insane.
care.
roll to hit.
Wow.
Is that
Holy
with
shit.
advantage since he's...
Does
God, I
a-
mean, he's prone for sure, right?
Yeah, so roll with advantage.
I mean, it was his time, I guess. I don't know. I don't know
Well,
how to approach
got-
this. I only know the bringing people back from the dead part is a bad thing. I don't.
I just roll initiative, right, to hit?
You just roll to hit.
Oh.
He's
Oh,
on the
well,
ground.
I got
And you have advantage.
16 plus 2 is an 18.
18's gonna hit.
I was about to say you also had
Bonk.
advantage too, buddy, because he's prone.
Yeah, roll with advantage.
Oh.
Oh,
That
this
means
is
he-
wild. This is wild.
What's going through Jared's mind right now?
So am I re-rolling my fucking hitting roll?
Yeah, just to see if you get a nat 20.
Oh, you rolled a hit.
No, I got an 18 still.
Cool. What do you
Well-
roll for damage?
With a longsword, it's just a D8.
This is crazy.
This is literally not what I expected to happen.
Oh no.
Superb. I love D&D, man.
It is a 8.
Remember how I said
It puts
planning is pointless?
With damage, Casimir goes down. He was just stabilized 1 HP.
He did.
He's dead. He's dead.
Thaddeus.
What? Why did you do that? We still could have. Because you didn't say anything. You just hit him after we said we could use him still.
Yeah.
And then Elvina just stabs him in the neck.
What?
As
She
they're
saw him
arguing
move.
about that, Thaddeus is going to search him.
Valid.
What the
I mean,
hell?
Thaddeus already got paid, and if he has anything else on him, I mean, it makes sense. Thaddeus is a fucking gremlin. From the limited interactions I've
This
had.
took a turn.
That was crazy.
Make an investigation check, Thaddeus.
Investigation.
Wait, who? Christian? What?
Thaddeus.
It's only a 7.
Oh, baby,
On-
suck.
On a 7, he's not hiding anything in his robes. You do find on his person this necklace. It is an amber necklace. It is a locket. When you open it, inside of it, you see a picture of someone that you can presume is Petrina. He is also carrying on him. He's also carrying it on him a letter. But it is not addressed to you. It is addressed to Casimir.
Yes. I will read letter.
If you'd like.
I
As
don't
you
want to use Revivify. That's a 3rd level spell.
No,
Why
I don't.
use it?
I
Fuck that guy.
think the decision's been made.
Okay, I think Jaren is just in shock at this moment. Like,
Aeolus not knowing what to do either.
Definitely not worth using a 3rd level spell slot on that.
No,
on this
I-
rando.
I hope you
I
use it
literally-
on me.
Well, that's
I
the thing.
did-
Is now I'm conflicted. Like, how would Aeolus be thinking about this? Because they're like, oh, I don't want to bring people back. But then also, he knows that Jaren has used Revivify recently on not Casimir, on what's her name's husband, Danica's husband.
Yeah.
Yeah, Danica's husband. And I'm like,
Erwin.
wait, is that good uses of it? And that's okay, or is it if someone is an unnaturally long life, or is it just all of it? I have no idea, because technically, if you get high enough level into cleric, you get Revivify.
You see inside the letter on his person, it says, to Casimir Belikov. I trust this letter finds you in suitable circumstances. Although I know the twists of fate have been twisted and time is often never on our side. It is with great caution and measured words that I pen this missive, for the matters I wish to address are fraught with danger, and if handled poorly they may unravel much more than you anticipate. The Ember Temple, as you know, holds untold power. To some it is a source of knowledge, to others it is a dark wellspring of forgotten horrors. The secret to it, one that I know that others have pursued with fervor, it is the key to undoing the shackles that bind your soul. Be warned, Casimir, the Ember Temple does not yield its truths easily. It has been shaped by the hands of those lost to madness and cruelty. To enter might corrupt one's very own essence. We have sought heartily to protect the shadows that linger inside, the whispering temptations, offering power at great cost, but I can no longer. Strahd, coming to the valley, she threatens me and she threatens my family. I'm so sorry, but I have made a deal with the Witches 3. I must protect my children. I cannot stay.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I'm so sorry. I've chosen to abandon my post. My husband and I will leave with our children tonight. The witches have promised to take us far away from here, and I need to keep my children safe. I'm so sorry. You see written at the bottom in this is beautiful cursive script. You see a first name slightly smudged. This letter has been read many times. It's very old. The paper itself is quite aged, but you see the last name Crescent is embedded at the bottom of the letter. This letter is very old.
Thaddeus, as soon as he opens the letter and sees how long it is, he just thinks in his mind, TLDR, hands it to Jaren, and then he's gonna walk over to the people over here, and
Yeah,
he's...
you read it, Jaren. The final paragraph says, "I am the last of the great wizards who remain. My husband and I, we will no longer stand and protect the Ember Temple. It is up to you and Rahadin and the other elves to protect what lay within from Strahd. I'm so sorry."
This might be more of information for you, as I don't know much about this area. I'm gonna go over here and see if they need any assistance. I've had some dealings with pregnancies before, so I'm gonna offer my aid.
Alright,
This fucking guy.
Thaddeus,
Alvina will say as she walks over to Jaren as well.
Of course,
don't get your
Thaddeus
head cut
has
off.
delivered babies.
You set at the bottom. You see it says Elisania Crescent.
I think you should. I'm gonna look to Elvina and say, "You should read this."
Alvina will have read it, and she'll just fold it up and put it in her. She has like a satchel on her thigh, kind of deal.
Yeah.
Just put it in there.
The necklace that you see that Casimir carried on his body, as you see it being retrieved by Thaddeus, you see it as similar to one that you, your own, were given. Elvina, you remember your mother placing an amber necklace around your head the night that she said, "Elvina, you must go. It is not safe here anymore." You remember her tucking it to your chest, inside of it an image of your parents and your 3 siblings. Now only you and your daughter remain. All right, what's it say? Read it.
It was a letter from my mom. About how she had to leave when they did because of Strahd. Yeah, I didn't trust that guy. And she'll pull her sword out of Casimir, put that back on her back. She'll also look at Thaddeus again as he's like walking over to these people and be like, "Oi, 50 gold pieces for that necklace that you picked up."
I mean, it was free to me, so 50 is fine for me.
Alright, and then she'll buy the necklace.
Yeah. Alvina, it is very similar to you. Make an insight check as you collect this letter. Jaren, you can also make this insight check as well.
A 12.
Oh.
I don't think that Elvina believes that Casimir was dishonest in his excitement to see her. I think that you believe that he intended this letter for you at some point. Jaren,
18.
on an 18, Jaren, you know that he was not lying when he told you this story. You know that he was not lying of wanting to protect Elvina. Even in times of great danger, he did look to her to come to safety. He clearly wanted to keep you safe, as he saw you as a facet of his sister, and he is now dead in the ground. In the corner of the room, you hear a guttural growl as they begin to this isn't triggering for anyone, right? Birth is fine. Cool.
Thaddeus did look at Crux and asked to offer aid.
Can you make water hot?
Yeah, I can get right on it.
If you're of the magic kind, make water hot.
He plops a bucket in front of you of grimy, really truly grimy water.
Make it hot.
You see her her really perspiring as the chanting of Urdok gets louder and louder and louder. Whoever has detect magic up, something magical is happening over here.
Something magical is coming out of this woman.
Something magical is happening over here.
Yeah, the miracle of life.
As they are clearly doing some kind of cultural practice.
You just see Thaddeus pull out his rapier, and he's just gonna say, "It's time to get hot." And then the sword is going to burst into flames from the handle to the tip, and I'm just gonna dip it into the cauldron.
As you see
Bucket.
this command.
I got one of those.
An eruption of flame from the sword. He dips it, twinging the water as Crux looks down and he nods. You've made yourself useful. Good. He picks up the bucket and he brings it over, dipping some dirty rags into it, and they place it on Elwa's head. Not much longer now, Elwa. She begins laboring. If you watch, if you look away, she is giving birth in this room currently.
And then Thaddeus, after helping, is just gonna sheathe the sword, or his rapier.
Perfect. You guys watch. Anyone else want to do anything in this room for right now?
No, but
I
did we classify this was going to be like a short rest, and we're just going to witness the birth of this person? I wanted to make sure
Yeah,
I got that.
I guess
Okay.
can I just roll like a general perception check to see if I find any like I don't know. You mentioned secret passageways at the start of this, so I figured may as well look.
You certainly can. Please roll.
Where are my D8s? There they are.
Oh, it's cocked. Okay, that is
well-
a 14.
14 is good, but it is not good enough. There are no secret doors in this room.
That's fair.
You watch as the man besides Elwa takes out a blade. It is surprisingly clean. He takes it out and he says, "Not much longer." And he presses his lips to Elwa's head as a child exits her body. There is fluids everywhere. It is nasty. The placenta soon follows, but they hold the baby up. And she mutters something in a language as they all sort of look around it. And you hear TD say in common, "Does it cry in fear? Does it have a soul?" They all look to the child as it weeps, as it takes its first breath. You see, make an insight check. Anyone who wants to.
Inside.
Inside.
That's an
Bones is no
18.
longer bloodied.
I got an 18 as well.
18 is really good. Anyone else get below a 15?
Inside. I got a dirty 20.
I'll say my passive is 17, but I got an
17.
active. I have an
17?
active 8, though, if that's what we're going for.
I was gonna say my passive is also 17.
My passive is shit, but I rolled a dirty 20.
Well, anyone who rolled above a 15, you see that Jahagwe is ready to kill this infant. They are deciding whether or not this infant lives or dies, as TD looks on with anticipation as she says, "Does it have a soul?" And the infant begins to cry, and you watch as all of their shoulders that were once very tense, a lot of stress, all begin to sag as the infant cries. You see Urdok lean in close to Elwa and whisper in a language, and TD turns to Jagwe and says, "It feels fear. It feels fear. It feels fear. It has a soul. It was born with a soul. Yes. Yes. Oh, so good, Elwa." And she comes and she kisses her, and you see that Urdok says, "It is a boy."
TD sort of excitedly presents the baby to Elwa, who is sort of, it is good that it is born with a soul. And she goes to stand up, but they sort of all sort of push her down gently. It is not good to stand yet. We must bathe the baby in snow if it has soul. We will wait. We will wait, Elwa. We can get snow tomorrow. No, it must be bathed.
I
She
can go outside real quick and get you some snow.
They all turn and fix their gazes on you.
Is there some kind of secret passage I can get outside? That way I don't have to go back through that fox-looking guy.
They literally told us about that one, mate.
Yeah, Crux moves to the side. Good.
Oh.
Continue to make yourself useful. Go.
Don't mind if I do.
They will bring snow, Elwa. The baby will bathe.
I'm gonna say a prayer to Hades.
That is good. As she is breathing, and she looks down at the baby, and she touches his forehead. It is good that you can live. Yeah, it is clear that their intentions were, if this child was born without a soul, that they would kill it. They would dispose of it.
I thought. So did this ritual thing that they were doing, I guess, work? Because I thought all things here were born with like no soul.
I was gonna.
These are really meta. These are really superstitious mountain people. You know that these are very superstitious mountain people. You know that rebirth occurs in Barovia because souls get trapped. Elvina, when you died, you could not leave. So rebirth occurs, but there are some babies that are born that don't have a soul to occupy them. You guys know that the gods have returned, so that has changed, of course, at this time, but these people don't know that. And these are very superstitious mountain people who clearly seem to have some kind of spiritual understanding of something, especially because Irdok was able to sort of very easily determine your religious alignment. Crux takes the fresh snow from you.
Yeah.
Takes it and presses it against the baby on Elway's chest. The baby begins to cry, but they very quickly take the snow off the baby and Elway, and they dip cloths in the warm water, and they wrap her and her baby up, cleaning them both. As Elway begins to nurse, you see that Vaughn bends and he kisses her on the forehead and kisses the baby. Everyone in this corner is suddenly very relaxed as TD says, "This is something to be celebrated." TD's accent, interesting, a little different than everybody else. Also, TD is distinctly speaking common, and she is not speaking whatever the fuck language they are saying. But you guys can do whatever you want during the short rest. If you guys are done short resting, you may continue throughout the dungeon.
Actually, during the
guys, if they've ever gone deeper, and what to expect.
That is, well, obviously, just to ask in return for his services a favor. But go ahead, Aeolus.
I was just gonna say during this time, I would also do, implement during Song of Rest, which will give you guys, upon spending one or more hit die for your short rest, to regain certain amounts of health back. You also regain an extra 1d6 hit points during this time, while, like after I've performed the song for any short rest I do. So, yeah, just add that 1d6 if you guys are very, very low. Please.
Thank you, sir.
You are welcome, madam.
My man Bones is going to take a 1d6 because
Yeah.
I
also think I get Bones a Bardic. No, I didn't get Bones a Bardic.
My temp HP is gone now, right?
Nope, 8 hours.
Nope, 8 hours.
it's
Short
still
rest is
there?
4
Okay.
hours.
Yeah, short rest is only 1 hour.
1 hour? I thought it was 4.
Bones
It's
is
one.
looking-
Oh,
It's
well, that
1
makes
hour.
sense, because, my full rest would be 4
I
hours.
use most of my hit dice, but I do get back to full, thankfully.
So we get an extra d6.
Yep.
Okay.
Since I drank my potion, I luckily only had to expend 1 hit die for this.
Yeah. Anything
And I'm
you
back
guys
at
do in this room, or do we want to exit and continue
plus
on
2
throughout
plus
the
2.
dungeon?
I want to kill these fuckers in this next room.
8, 10, okay,
Mhm.
10.
I thought you meant
Is
I
it-
want to kill these fuckers. I was like, you just witnessed a miracle of birth. Everybody, time to die.
Everybody, time to die.
Nah.
The miracle of life, and now the miracle of death.
No, I
Yeah,
said a
we already
prayer.
did. I killed.
Yeah, I was like,
Casimir.
it literally is the cycle of death and rebirth, and I said a prayer to Hades, where I'm like, well, I hope his soul rests fine.
What
I was like, I didn't-
Casimir's soul is in this baby, dude.
That was my other. Well, the thing is,
That would be
since the
hilarious.
gods are here, it would be it would not necessarily be impossible, but it would be highly improbable now that the gods are back here. Therefore, all the souls that were trapped here are no longer trapped here. Therefore, they were laid to rest.
You guys know that the gods are back, so you guys probably could have, with very good confidence, have known that this person would be born with a soul.
Born
Yay.
Cashmere. That'd be
These-
hilarious. He wakes up, you bitches.
These mountain people don't know, so they were clearly doing some kind of magical ritual to hopefully make sure that this baby was born with a soul.
Oh, should I tell them that the gods? Should we tell them that the gods are back?
I don't think.
I think we should let them do their thing, their mountain people thing.
You see, Vaughn is cradling Helwa and the baby, and Titi says, "What shall we call him? What name will you give him?" And Elwa looks down at the baby, and she looks up at Thaddeus, and she goes, what are you called?"
My name is Thaddeus.
What is your middle name?
Yes. Go. No. What's your middle name?
That's a good question. I never
You've
put
blessed
one.
my baby with
Hector.
snow. What is your middle name?
Howard.
Hector.
Let's go with Thaddeus Hector. Yeah, that sounds right. Hector. We'll say Hector. Hector's my middle name.
What's your last name?
That is a good name. She looks down at her baby. His name will be Maltese.
Yeah.
Hell yeah!
This is a nice name.
And she strokes his head, and she looks up at you.
What do you want for baby's first snow? Huh? Edok says you are a man who only does trade. What trade you want?
Indeed, all I
I'll give
ask.
you this. She holds up her own placenta attached to the umbilical cord.
You want this for trade?
No,
you
thank
eat
you. I'm
good for-
good on
Good for
that.
bones.
But you guys do seem to have some kind of knowledge of this place. All I ask is that you tell us how to navigate these halls without any danger.
She laughs. These halls are not without danger. We know little of here, but
She points to the door that you guys just came from.
if you go that way to the door at the other end, if you go to the hall with the big chairs, you will find Velenis. He has been here longer time than we have. He will tell you of the lich that lives here.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
Great.
Did you
now-
just ping the altar right there when you said the lich?
I pinged it, and I said, this is the room with the chairs that she is referencing. She would give you some crude directions, but you would be able to make sense of them. She means
Okay.
this room.
Okay, gotcha.
To find Velenis. He knows more of the lich that lives here. Or you can talk to Nifron, but it is clear that you have disturbed him.
Yeah, it
He takes
appears
the
that he does not like us very much. So if one of you guys could at least accompany us until we get into a safer position where he's not gonna throw his magic at us.
Yes, Nifron you serve magic people who live here. He still served them, even though they are all gone.
Well, you guys said that he doesn't like you very much, as in he respects you. He doesn't mess with you, right?
Mostly Nifron is quite small, easy to push.
Well, if you could, one of you guys accompany us while we travel, that way he doesn't try to throw any of his magic at us.
She shakes her head. No.
Wait a second. You said that he used to work for the people that used to guard the place?
Yes. He is an Arcanaloth. Demon summoned to serve Great Wizard. Some very powerful wizards will summon them to guard their homes, their temples, their people. That is what Nifron is. He serves his old masters. He guards the front door. As you can see, she tilts her head. There are other doors.
Oh, guard fox.
Yes. He is a little spiry thing, summoned by some great old wizard.
Some great old wizard. Do you happen to know who the old wizard was?
No, I am not great old. See, me quite young. Yes, like you, but younger.
Excuse me, you don't know how old I am, first things first. Secondly,
You know how old you
you
look?
don't happen to think, and she looks at Jaren as she's saying this, there's like 2 people that I'm thinking of that it could have been that was here.
Hmm.
One, Gunther. He's one of the oldest wizards that we know that's been around here. Secondly, if it's from way back when, then that means that my mum and whoever he was or she was with in this place initially are the people that summoned him.
Ain't that a kick in the nuts?
Well, there's only one way to test your theory. And then I'm just gonna walk towards the door.
Oh my god, this guy's insane.
To be fair,
Hold on.
you know, this was some sort of type of information we might have been able to find out, you know, by. And then I'll just gesture over to the dead fucking Casimir.
Alvina will shrug and be like, oh, I doubt it, and she'll also walk towards the door.
Walking by Casimir, I think there's a weird moment of confliction in Jaren's head. It says, why don't you help me for a little bit longer? And I'm going to reach out and with flavor, mechanics the same, but with flavor for my DM.
Oh.
I'm going to a wolf out with this hand, and I'm going to take my knife and cut it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to hold it over top of him and drip it down onto his face. And I'm going to cast Animate Dead on his body.
Wow.
I'm going to choose Corpse, but flavor-wise, if you would allow this, his body begins to melt from the blood itself, but it's not like a normal melt. It starts to turn into this black, shadowy, ichor-like substance that as I reach down into the ichor pool itself, I reach out and by the scruff, I pull out a shadow wolf from it and just sit it on the ground, and is this large, shadowy wolf figure that has no face. It's just where there would be, where it's just flat.
Amazing.
That's
Absolutely.
so cool.
Yeah, I will allow you to do that. I will have you just move Casimir around for that. If that
Yeah,
is
that's
that's
what-
okay.
He is just now this, you just, like, it's almost like when you hear this thing breathe, it's just like air going through a wind tunnel. Like, there is no face to it. And I wait to do this before everyone leaves. And then I open the door and walk out with my new companion.
Yeah, absolutely.
Religion check.
I'm just gonna say,
May I? Or would it be Arcana?
I mean, I think that's gonna be an Arcana. Wait, you still have detect? No, it's gone.
no, it's
the
yeah.
short rest.
Yep.
Never mind. I'm so sorry. If you had detect magic up, you would be able to discern that. Be careful traveling. Villis he will tell you, help you navigate Soul Nifron, but Nifron's mind is frayed and Villis is ugly. Jesus. As you guys
You're
exit.
right. Those are 2 identical afflictions.
Well, if he's
17, by
suffering
the
of
way.
the mind, I can take that from him. So we'll find him.
Yeah, so as you guys, I'm assuming that everyone exits back out this room.
Yeah.
So.
Right as soon as I enter, though, I look to where the foxy voice was coming from. I'd say, listen, we just talked to these mountain folk.
You want to go around too, bitch?
Hey.
I see you coming back out. You
Hey.
want to fucking tussle? Come up. Come
Listen
up here.
now,
Come up over
we just
here.
talked
Come
to
up
these
over
mountain
here.
folk, and they said that they would push you around if you didn't leave us alone. All right?
Make an intimidation check.
That's a mod 20.
It's pretty good. You what said that?
Yes, you did.
Well, okay, but you gotta exit the front door and get out of here.
All right, we'll do that. And I'm just gonna look at everybody and whisper, guys, we gotta get to that other door, so we're gonna act like we're gonna go to the front door, but then we're gonna make a run towards the other door. Is that okay?
Sounds like a solid plan.
I'm down.
Sure.
If we all run really fast, we should be able to get there before it
Oh,
can be too much.
all right, here we come.
How's
And
it
then
going?
I also rolled a 17 for my Arcana check on Jaren's wolf.
Make a deception check, Thaddeus.
Oh,
Deception check.
Oh, it is deception, huh? That makes sense.
That is a 23.
23 is pretty good. As you guys all begin to exit, Bones included, he says, Yeah, that's right. Even you big one. You big puss. This fucking guy's the fucking hate this guy.
Alvina's like elbows him. Listen, we just have to get across.
Fucking guy. What is he fucking little fucking. I'm sorry, what'd you say, bitch? What'd you say, bitch? I thought I heard a bitch whisper.
I have a question also.
Yeah.
So, is there anything like hanging from the ceiling? How do I ping? Do I double click?
So there's nothing hanging from the ceiling. You do see that there are 2 balconies northwest here. So let me ping. Ping is left click. It'll give you the option to ping. So there are balconies over here, but there's nothing hanging from the roof. All of the fire is coming from wall sconces. As you guys begin to make your way across.
Okay, and then how tall was the statue again?
The statue itself, good question. Hold on. The statue itself is 40 feet tall.
Okay, and we don't know where we just know that now from what they've said that he's somewhere inside the statue. We don't know like where at in the statue.
No, you know where at. He's inside the head of the statue. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you
So-
know where he's at.
Crazy question.
Mm-hmm.
Because it says I can pick a point within 60 feet.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes. Yes.
And if it's the ceiling, I don't know. That's like like 60 feet away from me, but it's still a 15 radius. I don't know, sphere for shits and giggles.
Yeah, you can pick
Could
a
I cast
point
it on
in
the
air.
ceiling, or does it have to be on an actual item?
No,
Give me
you
a point
can,
in the air.
you can pick
Oh,
a point in the
Oh,
air.
in the
that's
air?
where
Okay,
up.
then just
Yeah.
like 5 feet above the ground, or like we'll say 5 to 10 feet above like the ground itself in the thing, and magical darkness 60 feet away, where it won't necessarily like he won't be in the darkness. Actually, he might be. Because it's like I said, it's a radius. Yeah, 60 feet, like it's right there. So
Is it a 30-foot radius?
no, it's a 15-foot radius. So it would be if I chose this point,
That still blocks most of the view.
it would be literally like a circle from like the like.
I mean, right now on the screen is the 15-foot radius.
Yeah, but you would have to do it. You would have to. No, that's 15-foot radius.
Yeah.
do it right here.
Oh, it actually would be
part.
It would actually be partially in it if you did 15.
Just before you do that, make a history check, or you can make a general intelligence check, whichever one you want to.
Which one's higher? History. Got
I mean, it seems like this guy's having an argument with somebody else.
Which die do I want to use? That is a 14 on your general history.
Okay, a 14 on your general history. You remember Altanasman telling you a story of a time that he fought a very powerful being. This being's name was Frazu Bru, a famous demon from the abyss. It was one of his greatest stories that he would tell you around the fire. He's the Prince of Deception. He told you that one of the hardest things about fighting him is that he has a power that some demons have called true sight, where they can see through magical kinds of darkness. You remember hearing this story from Altanasvan. I don't want you to waste a spell, buddy.
Fuck.
Arcana
Good,
Love.
good idea. Good idea.
That was a fantastic idea. Love casting darkness on a point in the sky. Great idea. You can take a point of inspiration. He's a kind of demon that can see in the dark, or has true sight.
Got it. Okay. Damn.
Thaddeus is just gonna constantly inch closer to this door.
Nope, wrong way, Whoa! Whoa!
I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
Okay, I am gonna need. He is gonna use his last big boy spell slot to cast a spell on you, Thaddeus.
That's
Thaddeus.
Specifically, just Thaddeus.
Thaddeus, this is very serious. This is so serious. If you fail this con save, you will die.
Oh my god, not again.
Thaddeus, I'm being serious. You will die, and you will be very sad. Thaddeus, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. The DC is 17.
Oh.
Can I? Your call. Can I use my inspiration on Thaddeus to give him an advantage?
I will allow it legally.
I mean, I was just gonna say, does Uncanny Dodge have any effect on this?
So this is, I don't think so.
On a con save?
I don't think so.
Uncanny Dodge only applies to dexterity saving throws.
Gotcha. All right, well, here it goes. Whee!
Ooh.
What is it?
That was a 12.
Wait. Did you roll? That was a dex save. You rolled a dex save.
Was it?
Yes, he rolled a dex instead of con.
Oops.
And you have advantage, so you can roll twice, buddy.
Oh,
I
okay.
give you my inspiration officially.
Well, that was a 10, and here's all or nothing. Let's go, mod 20!
Yeah! Oh,
Oh
thank
my
God.
God.
Oh my God. Why did you leave that up to D&D Beyond? Why did you leave that up to D&D Beyond?
Wait, I'm such a bitch lizard. The spell doesn't have the radius required for me to hit you. So I
Wizards
cannot,
are hard. Wizards are hard.
I cannot hit you. I'm literally so sorry. I thought I could. I cannot. Never mind.
Do
He
it
goes,
anyway.
where are you going? Where the hell are you going? Where are you going? Why?
Run!
Can I have my inspiration back then? Is that okay?
Can we run? We're all running. Run.
Yeah, we're running.
Get out of here.
Fucking run. Who's the last one to leave this room? Oh.
It would have to be like, I would say I only moved my
Aeolus
character.
or Malachi.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm not particularly, I'm dexterous, but I'm not, super quick. So I would say probably Aeolus, maybe Malachi.
As you guys go to exit this room, you see a little, you see the head of this statue open. What? No! As a little tiny scampering fox, like very, very pint size, like this big. He begins to scuttle down this little ladder. Wait! No! As he chases after you guys. He comes down from his little tower. No, Hell's not even following you. She doesn't even know that you left. Where are you going? As he begins to scamper.
Silly.
You get the impression that he's not super strong.
Well,
From
seems
it.
a bit embarrassing.
That's why he hides.
He's not.
Yeah, but
he's
you
not
did
super
20 some
strong.
odd damage to the
Well,
motherfucker.
he does. He casts strong spells.
He do. Apparently one that was so powerful
Blast
that I was
cannon.
gonna die.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was
as you
gonna-
guys
I feel
enter,
real bad.
as you guys enter this room, hold on. let
I
me-
don't. He killed like 3 of us.
You enter this room here. This
And
room
he is a professional shit talker.
is just like the other room. It's featureless.
Yeah, and he was calling me. He called me like so many names.
This room is just like the other room. It's featureless except for a rough-edged, 10-foot diameter cylinder hole in the floor to the east. There are some empty sconces along the walls and double doors of amber that stand slightly open to the north. So these doors right here are actually open. These doors.
Okay. Can I take a quick peek and see if I can see any more of those skull guys?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you open that door.
Yeah, I just open it up and look. I don't want to leave the threshold of the room in case that activates something.
Yeah. So you see inside, similar to what Thaddeus previously saw, glazed amber covers the walls of this 20-foot wide hallway. It is an arched corridor. There are amber doors at the end of this hall. So there's an amber door right here that you can see has that same glowing gold color that all the amber in this building has. But there are cracks in the black marble floor that run the length of the hallway that weren't in this hallway.
Got it.
Something has cracked the floor.
Seems unstable. Okay. Well, we'll hang out in here for now, but at least there's not any active enemies in that room.
I
Make
think
an intelligence check.
we should barricade the
Oh,
door.
Malachi, very known for intelligence.
Where did Casimir's token go?
Oh, good.
God.
It might be
Oh.
underneath someone's.
Oh, I'm sorry. He's on the GM layer. I'm sorry.
I was like, I don't know what to do.
I'm sorry. He's on the
Oh yeah, now everyone has seen a big shadow wolf that's with me
Yeah,
now.
giant shadow wolf. Nobody said anything about it. What the hell?
No, I rolled for Arcana and I told you my score. and no one
Well,
said- and then we
Malachi's
just
like,
moved on.
well, he's the wolf
What
guy.
was
I
the-
guess
you-
that's fair.
I'm-
I'm the
I'm-
Raven.
I rolled
guy.
I had rolled a 17 for it.
On a 17, you know exactly what this is. On a 17, you're able to discern that this creature has been summoned using the Animate Dead spell.
Kat, you know you're on camera, right?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Get him! Get him!
It was just right there. Anyhow.
Sometimes
I'm
you
so
gotta do
glad
it.
that was
Sometimes you gotta do
recorded.
it.
I got a 15 intelligence check, by the way.
On a 15, that's marble. If it was shattering to the point where it was concaving and breaking, it would have already done that. Something big, you estimate, has walked in that hallway. Something
Got it.
large.
Okay.
My favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys settle in. What would you like to do in this room?
I'm gonna check for
So
traps.
There's supposed to be this like freaking
Go ahead.
Traps or any sort of like
guy in here,
secret
right?
thing. Sorry, Devin, what were you saying?
No, I was just saying there's supposed to be a guy in here, right? Or did I?
No.
It's
That's
in
in
the
the
hole.
that
Oh,
no.
he's in the hole.
Well, I was
Okay.
gonna say it's in the no. It was in the room with the chairs, which is in the hallway to the right.
She said in the room with the big chairs. This is the room with the big chairs.
Like this half circle, like.
One?
Yes.
Correct.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, got it.
But in the room we're currently in, I want to check for traps or any like secret passageways or anything of that nature because I don't trust
No,
anything.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Let's just
Are there any
let's
big
screw it up.
rocks on the ground?
No, but they,
Damn.
you can
What would you like me to roll for the checking stuff?
you can make an investigation check.
Got it. Investigation.
I got a 9.
Which one of these am I?
A 9 for what, baby?
Investigation.
Cool.
All right, hold on
This
before I
place
make
is
mine.
crazy. That's
have
what
too
I
many.
get.
All right, black or like green and blue, red and purple, or purple and slightly lighter purple.
That one.
Yeah.
Got it. It was a good choice because it's a dirty 20. I appreciate your guys' help.
Did we barricade the door?
You can do that. I'm investigating everything.
I don't think there's a lot in here to barricade with.
That, yeah.
On a dirty 20, you notice two things. The first thing more pressing than the other. You see in the hole beneath you a faint green light, similar to the one that you saw in those arrow holes. A faint glowing green light from the hole in the ground. But you also see here, I'm going to ping it for you, a repository as your hand finds a latch, a scroll repository, where you see there is one scroll there remaining.
I will pick it up.
Amazing. So the scroll that you pick up, do you? Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do, because you're tiefling. You see it says Blade Barrier written on it. In Elvish. Do you speak Elvish? I'm so sorry.
I do.
I do.
I mean, I don't. I don't think. At least it's not one of my innate things. But I mean, I don't think I would have. Unless not Casimir. Fucking he specifically taught it to me in my background. I don't think I would have learned it.
On the tube of this scroll, it says Blade Barrier in Elvish.
Okay. Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? There's a thing. There's a thing. Yes. Hold on. Damn it! It's wrong.
This is clearly a spell scroll.
Okay. Dope. I will
Nice.
bring it back and I will look at Elvina and I'm like, do you speak Elvish?
Well, I am an elf, so I would hope so.
And then I'll hand over the scroll to her.
Oh, it says Blade Barrier.
Does it say what it does? I don't know what Blade Barrier means.
It's a spell scroll. Alvina would know, right?
Jaren, you know what Blade Barrier is. You're a cleric.
I'm a cleric too, Vinny.
You're a cleric, but he was raised in
I was like, he would probably for sure know.
Yeah. You actually do know because this is something that you have seen cast before by the man, the myth, the legend.
Daddy Deus.
Not Daddy Deus. Not Daddy. Is it Cyrus? Is his name Cyrus?
It is Cyrus, yes.
Cyrus. You've seen it cast by Cyrus before. He has cast this. It is just a wall of sharp moving blades that clerics use on the battlefield, but the only time that he cast it was sort of to show off at illustrious, sort of parties that would be happening at the temple by the moon pool. Never you've seen him use it in combat or battle before.
Nope, not a combat man.
The glowing in the hole becomes
and then I'm going, I was about to say, I'm like, so the glowing that we had seen from when we first entered the building, from the little slits shooting fire at us, it's glowing coming from the hole, and it just got brighter. It just is a heads up for everyone if we want to, quickly shuffle into this hallway.
And the hallway
Just
doesn't look too hard either, though. So, glowing hole, shitty hallway.
You
Shitty
hear
hallway because it doesn't seem to be super pressing.
a giggle. Ah, ah, ah. Coming up from the hole. I will give you guys just a moment. Do we want to stay in here and attempt to fight these flame
Yeah, I
skulls?
say we move. Elvina
Okay.
hears that
Alright,
laugh, and she's like, "Yep, I'm ready to go."
Alright, let's move on. Alright, come on.
There's your-
Malachi opens the door, moves him to the hallway. Does anything happen?
So you enter the upper east hall. You see the cracks on the floor.
Be
Okay, just making sure.
careful.
And then
Um,
I assume we're gonna, since we got the rough layout of like where we were supposed to go, so we would all know that this door that we're about to, not the one at the end of the hallway, the one on the right, is the one we should go in. Yes.
We are aware of this.
Okay, I just want to make sure because I didn't want to have to like, well, you don't know where you're going, so. Who wants to go first after this? Because I know it sure as hell ain't gonna be me.
Thaddeus, prior to any of this, takes a crowbar that he has, and he's gonna barricade, like, just shove it in between the two handles. That way nobody can really open it from the other side.
We all know Elvina is very squishy, so I don't think we want her to take point.
Okay, I'm
no,
going.
I'll say
If you guys want someone to go in there, Bones will say, "Oh, lead, I'll go first,
Okay.
if need be. I don't want Alvina to get hurt."
Honestly,
Aren't you already hurt yourself?
Once you are a certified tank, just go for it.
Boy, don't worry about it, okay? And he leans in, and if it's okay, he's going to give Alvina a little kiss on the cheek. For if I don't, yeah. Cool. His cheeks turn a little pink. As he he doesn't open the door. He kicks it with one foot. Oi! Villis! Oh. Yes? You hear a timid voice sort of call out. Show yourself! Oh, all right, please. He holds up his hands. Don't harm me. Please don't harm me. And you see a man. You see a man wearing scorched robes with unkempt hair. His face is half burned away. His arms are covered in blisters, and so is his face with these sort of big bulbous blisters as you guys enter this lecture hall. The chamber is brightly lit with red copper lanterns hanging from the ceiling. The walls, just like all the walls here, are sheathed in amber, and they have been shaped into images of wizard spell books. These stairs that you guys can see, they descend to the center to an obsidian preacher post or like lecture desk. Behind which there is a black slate that hangs from chains. This is clearly a lecture hall of some kind. Between the stairs are descending rows of marble benches. They're red marble benches. There's a few chalk marks on the blackboard. Hello. Hi. Hello. You see him begin adjusting his robes. You called my name. I am, sir? Yeah, we got questions for you. And then he looks at Elvina. What kind of questions we got for this fucking guy?
You were told that you've been here for a while. Is that true? Do you just hang out in this room?
I mean, I retreated here after the heads of those dead wizards. They attacked me and they burnt me, and I who told you that I've been here for quite some time? I'm sorry.
Listen, we came from the mountain people. Stop acting so scared. We're not gonna hurt you unless if you do something to us first, alright?
Come in peace, live long and prosper, my dude.
Yeah, we've only killed one guy in cold blood since we were here. I didn't say that.
All right, then I will be calm. What are you seeking inside this temple?
We want to figure out how to kill Strahd. What's here that's keeping her alive?
Ah. So you are here. Face him then.
Face him. Who's him?
The vampire. He is the dark power that keeps her alive. The darkness that feeds her slowly. I mean, he's technically not here. I mean, he's here in spirit, but the same way that all gods or powers exist anywhere in spirit, you know, many of them here or there or even behind you or in front of you or they can occupy your space because that's how magic works. He fiddles with his hands in front of him.
So, I mean, if that's how we break her immortality, then I guess that's what we're here to do.
Yes, the dark power. He does live here. His sarcophagi, though, has been broken. Of course, you know this. Strahd is the one who broke the sarcophagus, or so they say, and she is the one who made the pact with Vampire upon her sister's death. When she killed Tatiana, he says.
So is this vampire stronger than Strahd, or is Strahd stronger than the vampire now?
Well, it's hard to say. Is it us who give gods power? Do we provide them with power with our prayers, or is it the gods who give us divine power?
So from what I'm hearing is that divine power was locked up, and Strahd is the only one that knows of this one and believes in this one and worships this one. Deriving their power from this dark one.
She doesn't just worship it. She has a monopoly on the land. She has offered all these souls to the vampire. They've all been trapped here. But very recently, not so much. I've noticed this. Some of the spirits here, even within the walls, have gone to be with their gods, but only just recently. Only he begins to pat his head. Only just recently. Would you like something to eat? Are you hungry?
You have food here?
Oh yes. He takes out a petrified rat. From inside the lecturer's desk. If you're hungry, I have some of this. But we can catch them. They move fast, but you just have to be faster.
I think I'm all right, thanks. Though
I'm gonna whisper to Jaren, and I'll be like, "So you said you can fix this?"
There's a few things that
You know, the madness
that must be true. If the gods have returned to Barovia, then the vampires' power is definitely weakened, because the dark powers, they only have
just removing his head.
And he just continues to sort of spiral. The vampire
we can't do that.
Is one of many dark powers. Yes. You might know them as things like famine or gluttony or lust or are any of you familiar with any of the dark powers?
Roll for history or religion.
You all have not heard of the dark powers. I mean, except for Thaddeus, who just recently heard of one particular dark power, but I don't think that he shared that with anyone yet. Yes, if you haven't heard of them, they're like vestiges of sometimes feelings or sometimes things that happen to you. Like should you be frozen to death, that vestige would then earn your soul. So and the place of your own god had you not served them, but it just depends on the nature of people's makeup once they die, or if you have accepted any of the dark gifts that you could receive from any of them, you know.
Vilnius, is sorry, now I'm starting to stutter. Where could we find this this dark power? I know for a fact that one is here.
Oh, more than just one. The elves of old, the elves of old, they prep many dark powers here, many, countless in fact. They are. He looks at you. He's gonna make an insight check. What is your intention with the dark powers? What do you intend to do? What do you think that he would get on a 15 from you? Are you attempting to deceive him or persuade him? Would you like to roll?
Thaddeus isn't really, he doesn't even know why he's here anymore. he's just there. So I mean, Thaddeus would just reply, well, these fine folk over here are trying to get to that power in hopes that it'll stop Strahd. We can kill her soul in essence.
If you all intend to make a deal with the dark powers, now Nifron will not let that happen. You cannot make a deal with them.
We'll say we get rid of Nifron.
We still got to worry about the Lich.
Well, that's another problem for another day. But anyhow,
hold on, should I
smack
the fuck out of all you right now? Because literally you're talking about making a deal with the dark powers, something we're trying to avoid doing. We're trying to kill things that have these deals with these dark powers. Why are you talking about...
I don't want to deal with the dark power. I want to kill the dark power. Isn't that
But the way you're talking... No, that's what he's saying is like, Thaddeus got it confused when he said this. I just want to clear the air. We're not trying to make a deal with these dark powers. We're trying to kill the thing that is giving Strahd her immortality, so therefore we can then kill Strahd.
Yes.
Or find knowledge on how to do so.
You're looking to fight the vampire. Well, you can summon him here. His sarcophagus is still here. This is the power that Strahd made her covenant with when she slaughtered her sister. At least that's what I have read.
So it's downstairs, I assume. How can we get there while being in the least danger possible?
And when we get there, how do we kill him once we summon him? Or stop him? Seal him? Whatever the fucking shit is.
Well, the best way to do that would be to fight him. He sometimes lives here in a physical form. Once you kill his physical form, you can trap him back inside his sarcophagus. If that's your intention. The lich that you speak of isn't just a lich. That is the vampire, but in his physical form.
Well, I found the next target.
Yes. He is the one who keeps Strahd immortal. He keeps him fed with souls at which to extend his life, and he heard the same. But it is very dangerous. We try to keep people from here, so that way their souls don't also go to the vampire as well. Nifron should have told you that at the door.
And Nifron mostly just called me an asshole.
And
so
well,
Kind of a shit ass.
Sometimes he calls me a little bitch lizard. He tells me that I said it like Porky Pig, and he tells me that he would bend my mom over and do bad things to her.
Oh.
He's kind of fiery. He's a demon, so that's the way that they behave. But he was summoned by a good wizard, so his intentions are good. He tries to keep people from coming here to make pacts with the other dark powers, as well as turn them away as best he can without killing them. He'll usually use some kind of
Speaking
peace.
of wizard, do you happen to know what wizard summoned him?
The wizard that summoned Nefron?
Yes.
Oh, I wouldn't go as far to ask him that. No. Mostly he just calls me a little slimy slug that deserves to get shitted on. So I don't ask him many questions.
Right.
He killed my master. My master came seeking some kind of dark magics, and Nefron approached him and said that he better leave, or that he would get turned into ash and dust. And my master said to go fuck himself. And well, my master was ash and dust in but a moment. I begged Nefron to spare my life, and that he did, only so that I would act in service of him and take care of the rats that had plagued his master's home.
Interesting.
Yes, Nefron is quite small. He also uses me to go between him and the mountain folk that occasionally come here, because he gets nervous.
Seems to me like we could use this Nefron.
Wait, I'm a little confused because you say Nefron is here to prevent people from making pacts, but Strahd came in and make a pact. Did Strahd come in before Nefron was summoned?
So the I don't want to speak for Nefron, of course, but what happened was Nefron was summoned by the remaining wizards who attempted to stop Strahd from coming. My understanding is that many of them fled or left to be with the other Dusk Elves instead of staying here, because they knew that Strahd would kill them. They were afraid. But the wizards that remained, ones that summoned Nefron, they tried to fight her off, but most of them died. Nefron, he was a bit of a, I hate to say this, I don't want to speak ill of my friend, but he did not stop Strahd from doing what she did. He tried his hardest, but he couldn't by himself. And the wizards that remained here, they were.
So let me get this straight. Nefron tried to stop Strahd. He could not. Seems like we're also trying to stop Strahd. So why don't we just go on back? I think we might have gotten the wrong foot with Nefron. He might be able to help us if we go back and just talk to him.
Well, that's what I was saying based off of this letter anyhow. I think Nefron was around when my family was still here.
Well, what I will tell you is that Nefron is, he gets a little in his moments, you know. He doesn't get, we don't get many combats here anymore, so he gets a little riled up, a little too excited, I might say.
I think I might just have a word with him.
Well.
Thank you for your knowledge.
I'll if you'd like, I could come with you and attempt to put in a good word with Nefron.
I would very much appreciate that. In return, I will hand you something better than that rat, and I'll take out a rations from my backpack and just hand out.
He begins to like quickly and rapidly scrounge on them as you guys exit to the general area. As Vilnius looks out, oh, it's 11 o'clock. Would you guys want to pause? Do you guys want to pause?
Yeah, I was like, I feel like that's like a really good,
Yeah.
really good part to pause.
That's a really good stopping point as you guys talk to Vilnius and get ready to reapproach Nefron and sort of reassess the
Let's
situation.
go.
How do you guys feel about these NPCs?
Good.
Pretty good.
I enjoy.
I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying. I honestly, I went into the session thinking it was going to be like fully combat,
Kill everybody. Try not to die
kill
ourselves.
everybody. But this actually has been a very roleplay heavy session, and I've enjoyed that.
Good.
Yeah, I think it's been a good medium ground.
I mean, if you guys would have stayed in that room, you probably would have fought Nifron to the death.
Oh yeah,
And that would have been what happened.
we would have died.
TPK.
Almost certainly. It would have been TPK.
I mean, he's a glass cannon. So it would have been how quickly can Bones or whoever's doing frontline shit get to him inside of his little hole inside the statue. You guys did honestly better than expected. I thought that you guys were gonna fight the barbarians and not the barbarians, but the tribe
Mountain folk.
people. That would have been a bad choice, but I thought you were gonna fight them and you didn't, which was really cool. And you guys got to see, some cultural practices, the mountain folk. I hope that you liked that. I hope that wasn't super weird.
Nah. This is an R-rated campaign, so
Yeah, as you literally were like, do you want this placenta?
So funny.
I just thought it would be funny to see some maybe less organized, less civilized people in Barovia who aren't like distinctly bad or good, who are kind of net neutral. Because so far we've had either this group good, this group bad. So I just wanted some people who are kind of in the gray. Same with the Vistani.
Yeah,
Also-
the Vistani are very morally gray.
Also, I want to give a huge shout out to Elvina for setting the record for the fastest resolved love triangle in all of fiction. Let's go!
Yeah.
She's tired of Casimir, man.
What'd that take? 8
She
days since meeting Casimir? 8 days, killed him. 8th day.
She was
said
like,
No.
Fuck the leader of my people, eat a dick and die.
He did
Sorry,
kind of
bro.
come. He did kind of come in like a Discord mod, though.
came in too strong, too fast.
Now he's
Yeah.
an undead wolf.
Yep.
Oh my god, Devin, as
He's
soon
a
as you
servant
said
of
that, I literally
Jarens.
imagined me like, so kitten.
He's like, Elvina.
And until this wolf, every day I can make another either I can cast the spell again, or I can just try to maintain concentration on it. And
This
it's
is
just
so
with us.
exciting.
I have a shadow wolf now. I can make more if I want to.
nice.
So, lot of developments. We learned that there is a lich who is in some kind of form now that he's been broken out of a sarcophagus, but was once the dark power vampire. We've learned some other fun facts and information. Are we following the story inside the Amber Temple, or are we struggling with this, guys?
No, pretty straightforward so
think
far.
so.
Pretty
We're
straightforward.
doing all right.
I'm like, I have a one-track mind, and it's to find this fucking lich and kill it. That's where Aeolus is at. Like, find knowledge on how to kill it. If that knowledge is, kill this thing, guess what? We're killing that thing. that's the way their mind is working right now.
Part of the evening, everybody.
Yeah.
I'm
Alright.
already,
Bye.
I'm already dead. Bye, guys.
Good night.